number 150 of the daily list of Justice Sinha. It's a burningly urgent matter. Unless it is taken up for immediate hearing, the writ will become infructuous.
But do I have her determination?
Yes, my lord. Your lordship, my lord, has the determination, my lord, of my lord Justice Sinha.
I beseech your lordship to fix it for hearing tomorrow.
What is the matter, sir?
Matter relates to a tender. The petitioner is the technically and commercially compliant lowest tenderer.
Tender matter.
My lord, I have a similar prayer, my lord, with regard to the list of Justice Sinha, my lord, but I beseech to move it today at 2 o'clock. There's an urgency. My lord, there are 40 shopkeepers, my lord, under the Asansol Development Authority area, my lord. Now, my lord, over there, 3 times this honorable court has intervened and stopped ADDA from removing them illegally, saying that under the West Bengal Town and Country Planning Act, my lord, they should be given an opportunity of hearing, and then you can take whatever steps. 3 occasions, my lord, those orders are there. Now, in spite of that, my lord, yesterday, ADDA has opened a tender, my lord, inviting some other person, granted that tender. Yesterday, there was an inauguration which was also done for demolition of that bazaar area and for reconstruction of the same. My lord, overreaching the High Court order, my lord, in a roundabout manner. My lord, extreme urgency, as my lord, their livelihoods are there. It's 40 years, my lord, these shopkeepers are there, my lord. And my lord, there are documents to that effect. Today at 2 o'clock, I would be beseeching, my lord. May I please begin?
Just a minute. Speak in the mic. Speak in the mic, sir.
Upon notice to the municipal authorities, my lord, I am mentioning the matter, my lord, of Justice Sinha, my lord, item number here, my lord, monthly list item number 1270. My lord, the matter is, my lord, the illegally construction a building has been raised, my lord. Municipal authority, my lord, under section 218 of the municipal building rules, hearing take place of all the parties, my lord. Order was passed for demolition, my lord. My lord, the illegal occupiers, my lord, restraining the same, my lord. My lord, the petitioner.
Emergency.
My lord,
Yes.
petitioner is the urgent.
My lord,
petitioner is the
this matter relates to, my lord, service on compassionate ground and service benefit. For last 10 years, the person is suffering, my lord.
Let him suffer
Matter is-
more time.
Matter is, my lord,
No,
matter is appealing the list, my lord. I am
It's
playing
all right,
only
sir.
upgradation, my lord.
upgradation, sir.
My lord,
Yes.
claim number 1894.
Yes.
Petitioner is the government contractor. He has completed the overhead reservoir tank in 2018. Since then, his earnest money to the tune of rupees 5 lakhs has been withheld.
No urgency.
My lord,
Yes.
may I be
To mention item number 257 of the today's list, my lord. In this matter, my lord, initially, corporation had sanctioned the plan D+4, but private respondent raised the extra three floors. But let the matter be upgraded.
No
my lord, may I be
My
permitted
lord,
to mention a matter from Amrita Sinha's list, my lord.
Yes.
The urgency is, my lord, an ex parte DRT order, my lord, basis which insolvency proceedings are initiated against me and a show cause notice for arrest of my client, my lord. The short question involved is, my lord, the DRAT, my lord, has dismissed my appeal without considering the condonation of delay application on the ground that pre-deposit was not made, my lord. That is the only short question, my lord. I just want to remand, my lord, back to the DRAT, my lord. That is the only short question involved in the matter. The urgency is, my lord, basis the DRT order which was passed ex parte, where I was not even served with a 13.2 and
When
13.
was the order passed, sir?
My lord, the order was passed earlier. We had moved before Justice Amrita
My
Sinha. My lord, it was
Urgency.
listed today as item number 41, my lord.
Emergency, sir. Yes.
To file, leave to file the petition, my lord. What happened, my lord, in this case, my lord? My technical bid was rejected on, my lord, 18th of April. That was uploaded, my lord, at about, my lord, 6 p.m. My lord, today is the date, my lord, for opening the, my lord, financial bid. My lord, kindly, my lord, allow me to meet at 2 p.m. In the meantime, I'll start all the response.
Tender matter.
Tender.
My lord, may I be permitted to mention one matter,
My lord, within the playground, my lord, illegal clock tower has already been established. My lord, it was moved before, my lord, and it for upgradation. It is.
Sir, if it is illegal clock tower, it will go down. No upgradation. Yes.
Entirely unauthorized construction, my lord. I'm praying for upgradation, my lord.
No upgradation right now. Yes. Yes, Mr. Mrityunjay, what is it? Wait, Mr. Mrityunjay.
Well, may I permit to mention, my lord?
Yes.
Unauthorized construction is day by day it's increasing, my lord.
Don't worry, sir. Any unauthorized construction, let it increase, it will go down.
Unauthorized.
Good.
But the unholy collusion.
Very good.
But my
Very
it has stopped, my lord.
Very good.
Stop, my lord.
Very good.
Praying, my lord, say any day, my lord.
No, sir, not.
Kind.
Application, my lord, this is a small matter, land disputed between the parties, my lord, affidavit in opposition, affidavit in reply exchange between the parties.
Land dispute, you go to the
Kindly
civil
mention-
court. Hold on. Yes,
92 years. Last month suddenly stopped.
pension.
This money.
Lordships, kindly if to mention, my lord, I'm mentioning from the monthly, Lordships combined monthly list. My lord, I have, my lord, peculiar facts and circumstances. My lord, the petitioner has suffered an order of demolition. It is an appealable order. The petitioner, without assailing before the competent forum, has filed a writ petition. Now, only because of the pendency of this writ petition, there is no further steps are being taken by the concerned
Petitioner has filed it, sir. You are the respondent.
I'm the respondent. It's at my
for the correspondent
Nothing.
in this matter.
Yes. What is this application, sir?
My bank account has been frozen. It is a cash credit loan account, your lordship, and I am a farmer, your lordship. My
When was your bank account frozen?
3 months back.
Wait, hold on. No urgency. No urgency.
Representation, your lordship, and it is-
Let the representation be decided. Hold on. Yes.
I have also stopped getting my property tax bills and they are getting paid by some other person. We are having
Notice I beg to mention one.
May I be permitted to mention item number 4?
No unauthorized construction.
Lordship,
No unauthorized construction. Let it come up.
Lordship, may I be permitted to mention item number 4, pending before, listed before Honorable Justice Amrita Sinha. Urgency is that, Your Lordship, that my possession, that bank has been authorized to take possession from me, which is illegal because the warrant was issued in the year 2023.
No urgency.
My
Yes.
lord, it's
No urgency, sir. No urgency. Let it come before Mr. Yes.
My lord, this will combine with, but yesterday our notice. They are going to start the demolition program from tomorrow. But that notice they have given to the Municipal Corporation up to notice to the Mr. Shueka. But I am mentioning this matter before your lordship. The lordship takes up tomorrow because it's an order that passed by the Chakki.
But I beg to mention one matter, I beg to mention one urgent matter, my lord. I have given notice, my lord, on the other side for upgradation. Urgency that, my lord, my right to egress and ingress has been totally blocked by the hooligan of the local people. I gave notice and now, my lord, they are threatening me, my lord, if I proceed further, they will, my lord, not allow me to stay there.
File a police case, sir.
Lordship,
File a police case.
no,
File a police case.
no.
Somebody is
It is not
threatening you.
unauthorized construction has been made. Block my
Whatever,
right to egress and
whatever
ingress.
unauthorized
And
construction is,
I am not in a position to enter into my
It-
own house.
it will
And
get demolished. Not right now. Not right now. Yes.
I pray only one thing, my lord.
Not right now, sir.
In view of the urgency, my lord, may I pray for release of the matter, my lord. Otherwise, my lord, my client is suffering a lot, my lord.
What is the, would you pray for?
Then release, my lord. I'm sorry, my lord, but I
Release.
lost lordship.
I will not even release it, sir.
My lord,
I will not release
can you
it.
consider the matter?
Let the matter remain on the board.
But
Bad prayer. Yes.
Maybe lordships kindly in mentioning a matter. This person, but the source of livelihood, they are a shop, my lord. The municipality in connivance with a developer without any due process of law entirely demolished the shop. My lord, kindly take care of the these persons are on the street.
No, no.
Lordship, may I be permitted?
May I be permitted to mention, this matter relates to an illegal demand notice. In spite of having all the deposit receipt of property tax, my lord, there has
Go
been
to
an
the tribunal.
illegal demand notice and
Go to the tribunal, sir.
my lord, this matter relates to municipality, Midnapur municipality.
Lordship, may I be
Wait a minute.
permitted?
When was the demand raised?
Demand was raised, my lord, in 2024.
Wait, no urgency.
Lordship,
Yes.
may I be permitted to mention one matter? This
Yes,
matter is of Justice Amrita Sinha's list, monthly list, item number 1242. My lord, there is a huge scam done by SBI South Bengal South branch. My lord, the petition against the petitioner. My lord, the petitioner was the highest bidder in the tender which was opened by the SBI. But they have paid the money. The petitioner had paid the money for the land. Now, after the completion of the sales certificate and completion certificate, now they are not handing over the land to us. Now, another tender has opened on the same plot of land, for the same plot of land, and now another person is going to take over the
No urgency, madam. No,
Shut the fuck.
no urgency, madam.
unauthorized, my lord.
No, yes.
My lord, there is a
No, no,
huge
madam,
scam, my
nothing.
lord.
Let the scam continue. Yes.
My lord, crores of money has been
Nothing,
taken
madam,
from
nothing.
litigation,
Yes.
my lord.
Lordship, may I mention one matter? Application of mutation is pending since 2022, my lord. And for this reason, my client has not been allowed to build the building. Construction is not allowed. Grateful, Lordship.
Mention one matter pertaining to list of Justice Amrita Sinha.
Yeah.
My lord, this is a matter of home and hearth of a family. And I have a very small parcel of land adjacent to PWD road, and I have a very small Kirana tea selling shop in front of that in the house. And my lord, bearing few centimeters, my entire ingress has been obstructed by the private respondent who are renowned hooligans of the.
It didn't happen overnight, sir. No urgency. Yes, sir. No urgency, sir.
Urgency, my lord.
Yes.
Bearing few centimeters recently, there was a unauthorized structure in front. They have made some structure.
Right.
Only few days ago, they have extended it, leaving only few centimeters regarding my ingress and egress. my
No
lord.
urgency.
Well,
My lord,
Yes.
may I,
Yes.
may I mention, my lord? It is Justice Sinha's, my lord, list, my lord. It's item number 6 in today's list, my lord. The urgency is this, my lord, against the order impugned, my lord. I have come before this honorable court. And in respect of the same order impugned, my lord, and content proceeding has been initiated before the DRAT. And the date is fixed tomorrow, my lord. At least, my lord, by tomorrow, the matter may be heard. This is section 14 of SARFAESI Act matter, may be short matter, my lord. I am for the bank, my lord. I have got the order for possession, my lord. That order has been, my lord, set aside by the DRAT. And against that order, my lord, I am come before this honorable court. And by this time, my lord, the auction purchase had already initiated the, my lord, the order of the DRAT in contempt, my lord. And tomorrow is the date fixed, my lord, before the DRAT. Deeply obliged.
May I have your order? Number
Eta
181
Amrita Sinha.
of Honorable Justice Amrita Sinha's daily list, my lord. Now, my lord, the urgency in the matter, my lord, I have been a prey of bank fraud, my lord. Now, my lord, very well knows, my lord, within 3 days, if I report to the RBI and the local police station, then I will have a zero fault liability along according to the RBI rules, my lord. I informed that, my lord. I approached before the RBI ombudsman also. RBI ombudsman overturned me, my lord. And now the bank is illegal. Even after filing the writ petition also, my lord, I filed the writ petition when the writ petition appeared just on the last day before the Honorable Justice Amrita Sinha's list, my lord. It is now today 181 under the heading new motion, my lord. Even after pendence of the writ petition, bank is deducting money from my bank account, my lord.
They'll refund it. No urgency. Yes. Yes, madam, what is it? What is the issue? Pension matter. Take
My lord, may I be
My lord,
mentioned, my lord, for upgradation item number 69, my lord, the private respondent is making a construction which appears to be commercial one without leaving statutory gap. And my lord, after
it will be demolished, madam. Don't
my
worry.
lord, my lord,
Yes.
my lord,
Yes.
may I be permitted to mention one matter of Justice Sinha's list 178, my lord. This matter relates to a food plaza which petitioner is running with valid license. In spite of the respondent authority served notice for removal of food plaza. Therefore,
No urgency.
With my lord,
Yes.
permission to mention
Lordships,
this
I
matter.
need to mention item 321 of your Lordship's combined month list. I have instructions to withdraw this matter.
My lord, with my lord's
Just
permission,
read
can I
one.
mention one matter, my lord? My lord, this is a private
It will be to be in the mentioned tomorrow to be mentioned list tomorrow. Tomorrow in to be mentioned list.
my lord, the private respondent running a factory inside a inside a residential flat, my lord, is creating a huge noise pollution, and my lord, it's due to its vibration, the
No
building got
urgency.
damaged, my
May I
lord.
be permitted
Yes.
to mention one matter for inclusion in the list, Lordship? I'm a
Conclusion not right.
Your Lordship, may I be?
Your Lordship, 2 months, Lordship.
We'll have it later. Not
Application for
yes.
extension of interim order, your Lordship's regular bench, my lord.
Sorry.
Application for extension of interim order, my lord.
When is the interim order expiring?
Interim order has expired, my lord. There's a
Your Lordship, may I
May
be?
I be permitted to mention a matter
Yes,
for extension of interim order, my lord? It is pertaining to Justice Amrita Sinha's
No. Wait a minute. When is the interim order expiring?
this 30th of April, your lordship.
You still have time.
Your lordship. My lord, your lordship is having the determination till
All right,
2nd of
take it,
May
give it.
2025.
Yes, give it.
Deeply
Your Lordship, may I be permitted to mention one matter for inclusion? This
No
matter-
inclusion right now, madam.
Your
no
Lordship,
inclusion.
pension matter, Your Lordship.
your Lordship praying for.
Pension.
Pension, Your Lordship.
May I have my lord kindly? May I?
No, wait, sir.
My lord,
Don't.
may I be permitted to mention the matter for inclusion?
Pension matter.
May I have my lord kindly to mention one matter, my lord, matter regarding restoration application, the main writ petition was of a family pension, my lord. I am a petitioner, my lord, my family pension has been not been given by the
Your lordship mentioning a matter for inclusion.
No inclusion right now.
Okay.
Yes. No inclusion, madam, no inclusion.
Kindly for
Yes.
upgradation.
No upgradation. Right.
New motion, my lord, the 2024 matter, my lord. It are not even
It
single
will come up, sir. It will
taken
come
up, my
up.
lord.
My lord, this is an illegal construction.
2024 is pending.
My client is a 79-year-old lady, a cancer patient.
Yes.
An illegal, absolutely arbitrary reason order is passed against her by the Vidhannagar municipality, saying that certain portions of her apartment was modified, which includes the railing in the balcony, which was installed by the promoter. Now, my lord, a 35-year-old building, my
It will
lord,
come up
that
in due course. It will come up in. It will come up, sir. It will come up.
I was paying for your lordship's leave to find the matter.
It will come up. Yes.
Monthly list, the urgency is this, the petitioner is running a preschool, Euro Kids, having 15 students.
Sorry.
Petitioner is running a preschool that is franchise of Euro Kids, having 15 or 20 students in a residential premises.
Yes.
And one of the flat owner has complained, and pursuant to that, municipality has passed an order not to carry on the school.
Right.
This is the motion of 2024. I have challenged the order. There is already a civil suit pending. There is no injunction. Same issue. Now, my lord, they have now on 9th of April, my lord, now they have cancelled my trade license.
That's perfectly fine. No urgency. Yes.
My lord,
No urgency, sir. No urgency. Yes.
my lord, this item is appearing in item number 1839 of your honors, your lordship's monthly combined monthly list. This is an illegal construction, your lordship.
Illegal construction. It will go when it.
Third party
Yes,
interest
Mr.
is being
Vatapal.
created, your lordship.
Nothing.
May I have a lordship's kind leave, my lord, to mention an urgent motion, my lord. Leave was granted by my lord Justice Sinha on my lord Wednesday, my lord, to move it urgent, my lord. A tender is under challenge.
Tender.
And may appear day after tomorrow. I'll intimate the oil companies in the meantime. Wednesday.
Tender.
Day after tomorrow, my lord, I shall.
Tender matter.
Mention, my lord, item number.
Day after tomorrow. No.
I'm not fixing a time, sir. It will come up tomorrow.
Please, your lordship.
Command list item number 1932 to 1936. The co-owner is constructing in such a way, blocking my passage. I made a representation before the corporation. Only I am praying before the lordship that the representation may be considered in accordance with law.
Sir, we will see that. It will come up. Yes.
Please, your lordship. My lord, the petitioner was illegally blacklisted. Next week, my lord, the tender process, we are prevented from, my lord, participating in any tender. Lord, next week, my lord, it will be, my lord, issue the tenders of Coal India.
What are you
Blacklisting,
challenging? The
blacklisting. My lord, we are in urgent need. I'll indicate, Lord, we are in
No
urgent
urgency
need
and
of
blacklist.
interim order, Lord, which will permit us to participate in the tender process. That's
Sir,
all, my lord.
Blacklisting, no interim order I'm passing.
My lord, there's
You know,
one more aspect to it. My
sorry,
lord, they're going to deduct, my lord, the amount which we had, my lord, deposited with them.
You can
My lord,
claim
that they'll be doing immediately, my lord.
You'll claim
Only difficulty is, my lord, the tenders are going to be
Blacklisting
floated
matter,
next
I'm
week.
not
My
getting
lord.
into blacklisting. Yes.
Deeply obliged.
One after another sold the property, my lord, flat to the other person, my lord. And I filed the repetition thereafter, one after another sold the property, my lord.
Good, let it be sold, sir. Whatever is the illegality, we'll see that.
All total building is illegal, my lord.
We'll see that.
Thereafter, my lord, one after another, my lord, total 19 my lord, flats, my lord,
Sir,
one after another.
If
my lord,
somebody is buying an illegal property, they will bear the consequences of that. No urgency. Yes.
My lord, may I permit your inclusion, lordship, my lord, the petitioner retired from service, my lord.
What do you want?
My lord,
Pension?
my lord, pension, my lord,
Pension, give it.
For upgradation.
Yes.
For application.
What application?
Worship, I have the valid sanction plan, but respondent authority did not allow me to continue my construction. So the restitution.
Give it.
My lord, I am paying for demolition of illegal and unauthorized.
Demolition, don't worry. Yes.
Good.
Matter supposed to be to be mentioned on a Chongo's direction. There was a direction to deposit 25 lakhs before the municipal corporation. That one is required.
No, I didn't follow you.
My lord, Justice Chandra directed the private respondent to deposit a sum of rupees 25 lakhs before the municipality.
Right.
And on that ground, the demolition order was restrained.
Right.
This matter is supposed to be came up on 17th.
You didn't come.
I have your lordship and leave, my lord.
that I was granted leave by the Justice Sinha. But I have put under a notice for my disposition from my residential home on the strength of an order passed in 2020. That they cannot. I am covered by judgment of Supreme Court. This court, 19th was the date and subsequently notice given.
So what is the urgency, sir? Dispossession.
Disposition from my residential house.
When was the notice served to you? What is the period when they?
Notice served on 15th. Subsequent thereto, there was a vacation. I moved, pray for a leave.
What is the period?
Today it is appearing at item number 4 before his final judgment.
What is the period given?
19th and any subsequent 19th they can come because leave was granted.
Right.
Subsequently they can come anytime. Item number 4 of my Lord Justice Sinha's. May I come 2 p.m. or tomorrow?
We'll have it tomorrow, sir. Not today.
My lord, I beg to mention a matter for upgradation, my lord. My lord, my property.
No upgradation right now.
Yes. My lord, kindly permits.
A notice of demolition has been issued, that the initial demolition, my lord, has been assailed in an appeal pursuant to the direction of the Honorable Division Bench, and thereafter this notice of demolition has been issued.
May I be permitted to mention a matter, Lordship? This is the tender matter against my Lord HMC, my Lord, Howrah Municipal Corporation for inclusion in the list, my Lord. My Lord, tender was floated for laying, my Lord, underground pipelines for water supply, my Lord. Tender job completed without objection, Lordship. No, my Lord, payment has been made in part, my Lord. The rest has not been paid, my Lord. I have sub representations, my Lord. No steps.
No urgency.
My Lord, the writ petition is, my Lord, the Kolkata Port Trust. My Lord, the Kolkata Port Trust is, my Lord, your Lordship knows, owners of land on both sides of the river Ganges, my Lord.
Right.
My Lord, on the land of the Port Trust, my Lord, a dockyard is being constructed by the private respondents, and there is an order of the NGT of 2017 which stipulates a guidelines to the Port Trust, whether it's any construction, be it in the nature of beautification or anything, that has to be in terms of the guidelines, my Lord. The municipality is not taking any steps on my land where the construction is being taken place.
We'll see it. No urgency. Tell me.
May I be permitted to mention one application for restoration? Writ petition was made.
Dismissed.
May we permit
Please, the Lordship, to mention a matter.
Leave, my lord. In 2024, till date, this, my lord, this writ petition has been filed upon leave, my lord, in 2000.
Want upgradation?
Yes, my lord.
Not right now. Yes.
My lord, this property is a Devotar property. Petitioner is a Shevai. The private respondents are carrying on unauthorized construction in hot haste, my lord.
Very good.
My lord, kindly, my lord, pray for upgradation, my lord.
No upgradation.
May I permit, my lord, my matter is very old matter, is pending for 1 year, my lord. My
The matters which are pending for a lot of.
Senior citizen, my lord, kindly.
Sir, pension matter?
No, my lord.
No, nothing.
May be permitted to
Yes.
mention the matter for inclusion, my lord. Restoration application, it was dismissed for default.
Restoration.
Yes.
Lordship, non-prosecution, your lordship. My petitioner want to withdraw the application.
My lord, under compelling circumstances which pertains to, my lord, determination of Justice Sinha. My lord, what happened, my lord, a tender has been floated, my lord, I being the lowest bidder. My lord, my award has not been given to me, but a disqualified candidate has been awarded with a contract.
No urgency, sir.
My lord, May I be kindly permitted to appreciate, mention sir, what
No,
proceeds
no,
with the
no,
award?
no
My lord, may I be
urgency.
permitted-
Please, your Lordship, to mention a matter.
may I be permitted to mention one matter, my lord? I am paying for upgradation of the Lordship combined monthly item number 2503.
No upgradation.
My lord, petitioner is a widow lady, my lord. Widow lady is no,
Sir, wait.
no passage to ingress and egress to her house, my lord. My lord, kindly take up the matter, my lord.
Not right.
Item number 1286, the municipal authorities have found its unauthorized construction.
It will be demolished, sir. Don't worry.
For a directed demolition, nothing is being done.
We'll see that.
But kindly,
May
kindly,
we
well,
permit
we'll
to
see that.
mention one matter, lordship?
Restoration.
Restoration.
Lordship, but in an extreme urgency, my lord, I'm mentioning the matter, my lord. My lord is taking up the determination of Justice Sinha, my lord. But I ran a food stall, my lord, in Shialda station, my lord. They, my lord, debarred me, the authority, railway authority debarred me, my lord, for non-payment of license fee. Thereafter, I have paid the license fee. They have taken, now they are not allowing me to participate in any tender process, saying that there is no provision to withdraw the debarment notice, my lord.
Madam, when is the tender under process?
Yes, my lord.
They have floated a tender.
My lord, several tenders have been floated, my lord. I cannot participate in any of the tenders.
When were you debarred?
My lord, the debarment notice is of 2023, my lord.
No urgency.
My lord, they have, my lord,
No
they have
urgency.
taken the fee.
No urgency, madam. Yes. That's all right, madam. Anybody can pay the fees. Sorry.
March, they have.
Madam, anybody can pay the fees.
But kindly, madam.
That
we are
doesn't
still-
entitle you.
But lord, kindly, they have received the money and stated that we cannot withdraw because there is no provision to withdraw the same. But they,
No
and the
urgency.
debarment notice was issued only
That's
on
all right,
this
madam.
ground that I have not paid the license fee, my lord.
Madam, paying of the license fee after 2 years doesn't entitle you to an urgency. Yes.
Lordship, I being
Sorry, madam.
Settlement
Yes.
was going on.
Sorry,
my lord.
madam. Yes.
Lordship, I being the petitioner started a suit for the eviction of the licensee, and licensee taking the advantage started and already completed the first floor illegal construction, and the urgency is that the suit is pending and he would be completed if the matter would not be taken up.
No urgency. Yes.
My lord, I beg to mention one matter from the list and determination of Honorable Justice Amrita Singh, my lord. This matter, my lord, petitioner is a 65-year-old lady, my lord. Since after attaining age of 60, my lord, she was getting old age pension, which is 1,000 per month, my lord. Her bank account, my lord, has been frozen, and she could not unable to withdraw the money, my lord, because her husband took a loan from a bank, which is a
What's the bank account frozen, sir?
2023, my lord. After
Great.
my lord,
So in this
in
1 week, you have the urgency.
no, my lord,
Sorry.
I have mentioned this
No
matter, but
urgency. Before the regular bench. Yes. Sorry. Yes. Yes.
234 of the combined monthly list, the respondent authority, without taking a valid sanction plan, erected the illegal construction on the land of the petitioner and encroached illegally in the land of the petitioner, and in spite of passing an order by the municipal authority not to erect illegal construction, they have constructed illegal construction.
No urgency. Yes.
The item number 241.
Yes.
Lordship's comment.
Yes.
This sanction plan was obtained by misrepresentation and without following the section 398A of KMC Act and 396A of KMC Act.
Sir, no urgency. Yes.
Lord, application for recalling, Lord, of your Lordship's order dated April 2nd of April. Lord, your Lordship has passed a direction for issuance of, Lord, trade license to a particular farm. Lord, the farm has dissolved. There is no farm as on date. Dissolution, my lord, proceedings are on in arbitration proceeding. In complete suppression, my lord, order has been obtained from your Lordship, my lord. I had taken out an application for addition of party in that matter. But unfortunately, I was absent on that particular day, my lord. Your Lordship has just disposed of my application, my lord, without getting into the merits thereof. They also did not.
Call the other parties. When
Lord, I have served the application. Let this appear, my lord. I shall serve notice upon them.
No, mention it when other parties are there. There's no urgency in this, sir.
Lord,
you mention it again when the other parties are there.
Upon notice, my lord, I shall come back.
May I be allowed to mention one matter for inclusion in the list? I am the petitioner and there is a wrong calculation in my property tax, Lordship.
Go to the municipal valuation.
Lordship, we approached the Lok Adalat and there was an order to approach before the Municipal Appellate Tribunal, Lordship. And thereafter, the petitioner also approached the concerned authority in the municipality. Then there was a letter to the petitioner to submit a amount as per his calculation and he deposited the same. And thereafter, then again, they are telling that no, we cannot entertain the same and you have to approach before the MAT. This matter was taken up by the coordinate bench and a report of in the form of an affidavit was directed to be filed by the municipality. But they have not filed it yet and this matter was supposed to come in the monthly list of April, Lordship. This has not been listed, Lordship.
Not been listed. It will come in due course. Yes.
I wanted to mention a matter for inclusion. The Lordship of Barcom restaurant is being constructed at the instance of the private respondents with the help of the KMC authorities.
It will get demolished, ma'am. No inclusion right now. Yes.
May it please your Lordship to mention a matter, my lord. It
Yes.
is Honorable Justice Amrita Sinha's combined monthly list 1196, your Lordship. I have challenged the jurisdiction of 2 notices that were issued by the respondent authorities under the public premises eviction of unauthorized occupants, your Lordship, and the hearing is fixed on Wednesday, my lord. If the matter is not taken up tomorrow, it will become infructuous. Kindly allows this matter to be listed, my lord, tomorrow.
Madam, what is the item number?
Item number 1196 of the combined monthly list of Honorable Justice Amrita Sinha.
1196.
Yes.
All right. Yes.
Grateful.
Item number 1.
My lord, in this matter, my lord, I am for the petitioner, my lord. My lord, in this matter, my lord, petitioner does not want to proceed the matter.
Take down. The petitioner wishes to withdraw the present writ petition? The same is dismissed as withdrawn.
This withdrawn, not prosecution. Hey, Manoj, তলায় লিখে দেবে, not prosecution. Item number 2.
I am appearing a petitioner, my lord. I will not proceed, my lord. Dismissed as not.
The petitioner does not wish to press the present writ petition. The same is dismissed as withdrawn.
It is disposed of. Non-proceeding.
Same order.
तीन होगा.
On prosecution. এখানে কোথায় রাখেন? ওদিকে রাখো তো ওদিকে রাখো মনে থাকছে।
3, my lord, I am for the petition.
My lord, in item 3, I am paying for only not today, my lord. Mr. Naik is has some personal difficulty to appear today, my lord. Kindly make it not today, my lord.
We'll have it some other day, ma'am.
No objection. When my land.
I am for the municipal.
Not
Tomorrow.
today.
Not
Oh, just you don't know. He'll do. I can't do
Item number 4.
Item number 4, I am appearing on behalf of the petitioner, my lord. Lord, the demolition order is impugned before your lordship. Your lordship will get an idea, my lord, when I got an interim order by the coordinate bench of this honorable court, recording, my lord, the reasons for passing the interim order. Lord,
Yes. Only you are supposed to file the affidavit.
Affidavit. I'll understand once, my lord. The issue is very short, my lord.
He has to
In
file
any manner,
affidavit.
yes, yes. Lord, my
If your lordship directs me, I will give me some time. I will file an affidavit of either in the form of report or in the form of opposition.
Hey, file an affidavit. You had already sought time
My
to
lord.
file report by the corporation.
Report is ready. Only, my lord, if your lordship taken up tomorrow, then I will bring the report.
So the
learned counsel for the
thing remains, my lord, there was an order, my lord, passed, my lord, earlier, my lord, by the my lord, division bench of this honorable court in a public interest litigation, saying that whether my client have encroached upon the public road or not. While deciding that issue, the Howrah Municipal Corporation, my lord, have come to a conclusion there is no encroachment of the public, my lord, road, my lord, no element to that effect. But they found, my lord, I do have my, my lord, construction to be unauthorized one without sanction. Not considering that the fact that, my lord, my construction initially, my lord, there was a sanction plan, additional floor they have retained by taking retention fees. All this aspect has not gone into. If my learned friend do not dispute, let them decide afresh. Otherwise, my lord, this aspect has not been gone into at all.
Let them file the report.
Very well.
Learned counsel, the respondent, Howrah Municipal Corporation, seeks further time of 2 weeks to file his report. To file the report. Full stop. Place the matter after 3 weeks. Full stop. Interim order granted earlier shall continue for a period of. Interim order is
Yes, but it's there.
It's there, so I don't have to. It's for 3 months. When is the 3 months expire?
3 months, my lord, perhaps not end of May.
The report can be filed by day after tomorrow.
Day after tomorrow.
Yes.
Within a week. Just keep it within a week. Report to be filed within a week. List after 1 week. Yes.
Great.
My lord, I think she just now your lordship fix the matter tomorrow, my lord. My leader, Mr. Bhattacharya, will not available tomorrow. Can you fix the
Next week.
I can inform to the other side.
Item 3 next week kar do. Next week. Item 3.
In this matter, report on Monday.
If Mr. Banerjee can serve me an advance copy,
Yes, yes,
I can come up with
I will.
exception if necessary.
I will.
Great.
Item number 5.
Item number 5, my lord, I beg to appear for the private respondent in this matter. Lord, I have a preliminary objection with respect to the entertainability of the writ petition. Lord, under section 400 and 416, Lord, there are appellate bodies, Lord, available against the order that has been challenged. Lord, without, they say in the writ petition that they are not inclined to, Lord, prefer an appeal. That's why they have come here. Lord, my submission, Lord, it cannot be a matter of choice whether, Lord, I want to prefer an appeal or, Lord, I want to prefer a 226. Lord, if the remedy is available,
that is for them to decide, sir.
My lord, if your lordship may kindly recall, this is.
Sorry.
Yes.
My lord was pleased to pass that order on 7th of April.
No, they were supposed to use an affidavit disclosing this.
To make a clear stand in their affidavit. In this case, my lord, and the affidavit of opposition was filed on earlier occasion. In terms of your lordship, my lord, order dated, my lord, I am prepared a supplementary affidavit. Of course, my lord, it has not been served on them. Well, I'm serving today, my lord, it has been affirmed. And your lordship consider on an
Let me check and come back, day after tomorrow.
in that case, Lord, I have taken, I have also, my affidavit in opposition is also being affirmed. Lord, kindly let this matter appear on Monday.
Were you given a right to file affidavit?
He should stop functioning of his gym.
Look, there is no question. The gym functioning has been allowed. Permitted by the corporation.
And that is under challenge in the writ petition.
The writ petition cannot be challenged. That cannot be the subject matter of the writ petition. That is my preliminary point. It's an appealable order under section 416.
Melon, এটা দিন তো জজ সাহেব, এটা দিন জজ সাহেবকে।
In the teeth of alternative remedy availability, Lord, how can this writ petition be maintained?
হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ
Grievance दे रहा हूँ।
अच्छी सर, अच्छी सर।
दीजिए कॉपी। আজকে দিল কর্পোরেশন কি লিখেছে
আজকে এলাম
I find that not even the corporation has taken the same stand.
আমার 28 তারিখ হয়েছে। রেট করতে হবে। 28 তারিখ রেট মানে যেরকম
A stand which was taken by your junior is not reflected in this report at all.
But the thing is, the action was taken well on the basis of the complaint, and well, the proceeding was initiated in both the cases, not only in respect of the petitioner but also the private respondents. The case was also, my lord, initiated against the petitioner. In both cases, my lord, order has been passed, my lord. That is, my lord, in the original writ petition, original, my lord, evidence in opposition is that page, my lord, 30 and 14. Here, my lord, the benefit was given by this order. Order, my lord, may be cancelled or varied.
Mr. Bhattacharya, you want to file an exception to this?
Yes.
But I don't come back also not on Monday with my opposition.
Supplementary affidavit in opposition has been filed on behalf of respondent number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Full stop. Copy of the same has been served upon Bhattacharya, counsel for the petitioner. Full stop. He seeks and is granted
this week's time. This week.
1 week time to file his exception to the said report. Full stop. Let this matter be listed after 2 weeks. After 2 weeks.
Not only one thing. Since there is apparently, my lord, after your lordship's kind intervention on the 7th of April 2025, the gym's functioning was stopped for a limited period. Again, it has restarted. You know, what I was respectfully submitting, it's a residential building. The question whether it can be permitted to function or not function is another issue. You know, let them at least reduce or take some measures to reduce the noise. You know, that steps.
I have stated on affidavit, Lord, there is no noise.
Huh?
I have stated on
A
affidavit.
gym functions in a residential
No,
building,
that's the
no
reason.
noise.
That's the reason, Lord, I wanted my affidavit to come on board. I have stated on oath, Lord, there is no noise which can disturb the locality. Lord, I have taken care of everything.
It's not about the locality, it's about the neighbor.
The neighbor also. Locality.
Well, I stay in the
Locality includes more people also. We are here specifically talking about the neighbors. The neighbors have approached this court. So I'm concerned more about the neighbors than the locality.
Respect to neighbors, Lord, also. Lord, we have taken care, there is no problem at all.
The neighbor standing here is making a statement.
So that is for some motivated reasons. That is obvious.
well, I will request my learned friends, client to stay here. They are not staying there. You know, let them stay in a building where a gym functions. You know, I'll stop here.
He has chosen that.
What? I have not chosen that. I have not chosen that. He has purchased, Milord, by recording that he is to run, Milord, a residential house.
He is using the building for commercial.
Well, I'll stop it tomorrow. I undertake to stop it tomorrow. If I am using it commercially, I'll stop it tomorrow on instructions.
By the
Wow.
Calcutta Municipal Corporation.
What permit?
According to
We'll
law.
see. We'll see that. Mr. Ghosh.
Now, that portion has been stayed by your lordship's court. Mr. Kormakar is not correct.
I shall come back with my affidavit.
Mr. Ghosh, tell me one thing.
My lord.
Just for this court's personal knowledge. This regulations which is going on, like anything is functioning in any building, there has to be some logic behind this. Don't you have any designated commercial lanes, roads, buildings? Any commercial activity can be carried out in any residential building.
No, that of course not, my lord. That depends on, my lord, the rules are there, my lord. Whether it could be permitted or not, my lord, that is to be looked into by the officer who is, my lord, looking into it. That is the reason I pointed out, my lord, that the authority, my lord, who is entrusted with the proceedings, my lord, he has, my lord, applied his mind and passed an order. Therefore, it is subject to always, my lord, the other authorities, my lord, to consider whether it could be allowed or not.
Mr. Ghosh, that is not my question. My question is, do you have any zoning?
No.
In Calcutta, it is not possible.
So in any residential building, you can have any activity, subject to your officer thinking whether it is right or wrong.
My officers, my lord, ought to have, my lord, they acted, my lord, in terms of their provisions, my lord, they providing all, my lord, there certain guidelines are also there.
That no, in your report,
My lord.
there is nothing to that effect which suggests that how he has come to this conclusion. If suppose somebody goes and pays the money
My lord.
for the conversion from residential to commercial, any activity can be carried out. Tomorrow I can be running a club in a residential area.
Well, as a lawyer, if you ask me, my lord, of course, my lord.
I'm asking you as a lawyer, Mr. Ghosh.
Not for the party, my lord. Then
Not
I
for
say,
the
my lord,
party. I'm asking for this
at
court
that,
wants
then
to
I
know
say, my
from-
lord, it is of course not, my lord.
So please strengthen my hand and let me know, Mr. Ghosh, what are the regulations? It's not about this matter. It's about, because this is something which we
Well,
see.
here in this case, in this particular case, my lord.
Let's not talk about this particular case. You tell me what is the law. You please educate me as to what is the law, what are the regulations which entitle a person to carry out activities which are not in consonance with your building bylaws or regulations.
Well, of course, irrespective of whatever the decision
Irrespective of this
on the
case.
right of appeal against the said order of the authority under the provision, my lord. Your lordship is asking me, my lord. I will, my lord, of course, on the next day, my lord, when the matter will come up, my lord, I will, my lord, make my submission with reference to the provisions of law.
Mr. Ghosh, I'll invite you for a cup of
My
tea.
lord.
I'll invite you for a cup.
Grateful to us.
You please come and educate me, because this is something which is very baffling, and you have been doing municipality for a very long time.
Kindly also permits me to use my opposition. Lord, it's being affirmed.
Well, let me see all this, sir. Then I'll see your opposition. Yes. Next.
My lord,
Great.
outside I'm trying to extreme unconditional apology, madam. Today morning, a matter was mentioned to your lordship, a tender matter. Your lordship was pleased to grant leave to move the matter today at 2 p.m. Today at 2 p.m. has not been written, that's why filing is not being taken up. Tender matter today, financial bill will be open, madam.
It's today itself.
Today morning it was mentioned before your lordship. Your lordship was pleased to grant leave, madam. But today at 2 p.m. not written over here, that's why they are not taking file.
Obviously, if it's not written. When is the financial bid opening up? Today.
I'm extremely very confidential apology for the moment. After supplementary.
Yes, Mr. Bhattacharya.
Now the next matter, item 6.
Item number 6.
I am for the railways. Now, I find out that the municipality now has filed the report saying that we are not going to evict them. We only invited them for a discussion. So if they have invited a discussion, we are willing to go there over a cup of coffee. Let them have a discussion, no problem.
I am for the municipality, my lord.
Yes, sir.
I have no intention to evict anyone, any inhabitant, my lord.
How they can?
Because
They have
this
no
is
right.
not my property.
Yeah.
I am the responsible for only providing service. If the railway take the charge for me to provide the service of the all inhabitants, I will withdraw my liability, my lord. Because there is a 10,000 Thiki population over there, and 5 to 7,000 are cows are rearing over there, and huge cow dung.
Let it be on
and
affidavit.
the
The municipality must take some responsibility making statement before the court.
That's
Let it be on affidavit.
there is no proper ingress, and proper transport will ingress to the place where the khatal, whether it is illegal or unauthorized, I am not going into that. But I cannot providing service over all the peoples because of the dengue, malarias, and the typhoids are increasing day by day over the peoples. There is only 76 petitioners, and 12 are issued notice, and only 12 petitioners are here for the aggrieved. But most of the 64 persons are not issued annexed any notice over there, my lord. And over there, the peoples represent. Here is a 176 people represent to the municipality. I am only noticed on the 2nd March to sit and talk the way out, so that I can convey with those people to the railway to proper way to ingress and egress. Not even ambulance can go over there, my lord. This is my respectful solution. I am not an eviction, my lord. I just willing to provide necessary service all the inhabitants.
Your land, not your land.
Yes, my lord.
Railway land.
Not my land. Let the railway will take charge for me. I will be.
How have you issued those notices?
How railway can take charge for removal of garbage?
Because
unheard of.
my lord, all the peoples are, some of them are the SSC over there. Trade license has been issued. Those peoples for the business.
How are you issuing trade license to people who are not on your land?
Because, my lord, it is a long-term business over there, my lord. The petitioner can say and clarify all the businessmen over there sitting since from the last 40 years. Since 40 years. That's why my predecessor also issued, and I am followed this thing, the present authority, my lord. Nothing more, nothing less.
Legality cannot perpetuate. If the land doesn't belong to you, then how are you taking all these actions?
My lord, because all are noticing to me to clear all the garbages and sanitization, because the blockage, if the blockage has even occurred, the sanitary.
You write to the railways.
Yes.
They will do whatever they have to do.
My predecessors all are right to the. I have all the documents. Right to the all are.
File your affidavit.
Yes.
File your. Counsel for the respondent as well as the railways. Mr. Bhattacharya, who are the respondents?
The respondent municipality and the railways.
Respondent number, your respondent number?
I am 427, my lord.
Respondent number 427 as well as respondent number
3.
6 and is granted 4 weeks time to file their affidavit in opposition. Reply to the same, if any, within 2 weeks thereafter. List after 6 weeks.
No eviction process in the meantime.
They are not doing any. Learned counsel for the respondent corporation states that they are not carrying out any eviction.
Not even issued any notice.
They have not issued any eviction notice.
Yes, record it. 9th June.
Eviction notice.
3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Deep look.
9th
June. 9 June.
9th June. Item number 7.
At 7 minutes, I am for the
I have some inconvenient on 9 June been outside for family issues.
Tell Mr. Bhattacharya, when do you want?
Yes.
When do you want?
2 days, only 2 days. 11th or 12th June.
11th June. 12th June.
at 7th minute, I am for the petitioner.
Yes.
My lord, on the last occasion, my lords have been kind enough to direct me to amend the cost factor because there has been a dispute regarding the address of the petitioner. My lord, paragraph, page 3, paragraph 7, my lord, pursuant to my lord leave, I have stated paragraph 7, the which has to be incorporated in the cost title and the affidavit. My lord, I have stated the permanent address and the local address of the petitioner. But so with the prayer which I am playing for your lordship, this application wherein I have stated about the permanent address which has to be incorporated in the read petition, and read petition has to be amended according to read petition has to be served upon them. But this is my prayer before lordship in this application. And read petition relates to the terminal dues of the deceased employee who was working under the corporation.
Without translation,
Yes, Mr. Ghosh.
My lord, so far as the death benefit is concerned, of course, my lord, it is to be considered by the authority. But here in this particular case, illogically appreciate this thing, the persons who is claimed to have, my lord, they are an employee of the Kolkata Municipal Corporation. He resigned from service in 1999. And my lord, he, my lord, stated to have made an application, is undated. That is also at a belated stage. And my lord, at point of time, for the purpose of the benefits, my lord, the applications to be made at all material times, there is no application. My authorities are unable to find out any, my lord, the chase of anything with regard to the person, my lord, who was, my lord, who retired from service in 1999. And he has not come, although whether she is wife or not, my lord, I do not know, my lord, that he is making this application in, my lord, 2025, certain benefits.
Consider his representation, decide whatever documents you want from him, he'll give it to you. You can call him.
Yes, I'll call them because the lady who has, my lord, making this application is to be called before the authorities.
Yes. Petitioner has preferred the present petition being aggrieved by non-grant of death cum gratuity benefit by the respondent municipality. Full stop. It is the case of the petitioner that her deceased husband was working as EXCM Conservancy Mazdoor bracket, bearing registration number 163, ward number 42 under SWM 1, borrow 5, having department batch number 224 and 243, having GPF account number L46391. Petitioner submits that that her husband had died on 18/9/2013, leaving behind the petitioner as well as other legal heirs. The petitioner had made a representation dated 24/1/2024 before the respondent municipality for release of all terminal dues of the deceased husband of the petitioner. Full stop. However, till date, the respondent have failed to respond to the same. Full stop. Next, learned counsel for the respondent municipality submits that they are willing to decide petitioner's representation dated 24/1/2024 in a time-bound manner. Full stop. In view of the statement made by the learned counsel for the respondent, the present writ petition is disposed of by directing the respondent municipality to decide petitioner's representation dated 24/1/2024 within a period of 6 weeks, 8 weeks. 6 weeks?
8
within a period of 8 weeks from the date of communication of this order, after affording an opportunity of personal hearing to the petitioner by way of a speaking order. With this direction, the present petition is disposed of.
Well, the 24th January 2024 directive to be considered does not appear to have been served, but in my understanding will my lord, I will consider because it is now it's a part of the affidavit of writ petition, but it does not appear that it was served earlier to us, my lord.
That's all right.
But already, and the lordship is a direct matter of the petitioner to cooperate with the authorities and to present, my lord, whatever the documents we require, my lord, that is to be.
Needless to state, the petitioner shall cooperate with the respondent authority in providing all the relevant documents to enable them to reach to enable them to pass a speaking order.
Man, I'm grateful to my lord. Grateful.
Milord, in item.
Item number 8.
Milord, I appear on behalf of the petitioners. Milord, in this matter.
This matter belongs to Bali municipality now.
Yes,
Yes,
the
the
municipality
was there.
The municipality has been diversed, Milord, the jurisdiction. The issue is, Milord, some certain relevant documents like my completion plan and my sanction plan, which has been left out from the writ petition. So I'm paying for a leave to file a supplementary affidavit. Those will be german for the adjudication, your lordship.
Why didn't you file it?
That was an inadvertent mistake, Milord. Nothing but that, Milord. An inadvertent mistake. So I'm paying for a leave, Milord, on that.
Bali municipality is a party, is a necessary party.
That they have been made a party.
Served on them also.
They have been made a party. They have been made a party, your lordship. We also serve notice if your
But
lordship.
they are not appearing today.
Not appearing today. But they have been made a party. They have been served, your lordship. If your lordship desires, we can serve another notice to them. Milord, if kindly grants us a leave to file the supplementary affidavit containing all those, because those are german, your lordship.
Now, why do you file these kind of petitions when you don't have documentation?
Milord, that was inadvertent mistake.
Withdraw it and file a better petition.
Milord, it's completely. Milord, it need not be withdrawn, Milord, because the prayer is for issuance of my completion certificate. I can show, Milord, that everything has been done, mutations has been issued, just completion certificate is not being given. But just to show that everything has been done in accordance, I would like to just bring those 2 or 3 documents before your lordships. That nothing else, your lordship. That's why I pray for this leave.
Petitioner seeks liberty to file a supplementary affidavit, bringing on record
some completion plan and sanction plan, your lordship.
bringing on record completion
And mutation certificates.
Completion plan, sanction plan, and mutation certificate.
Grateful, your lordship.
Full stop. He submits that these are relevant documents for adjudication of the present writ petition. Full stop. Liberty is granted to the petitioner to bring the same on record. Let this matter be listed on. When do you want?
2 weeks, your lordship.
After 2 weeks.
Great.
Yeah.
Number 9.
My lord, in item number 9, my lord, I'm appearing on behalf of the respondent number 7, my lord. My lord, I was only praying my lord may takes this matter on Wednesday, my lord. Only petition.
Which matter?
What the status? My lord, I'm for the private respondent number 7, my lord.
Yes, petitioner, yes.
Passover.
Passover.
My lord, I was only praying my lord may takes this matter on Wednesday, my lord.
Not today.
My lord, Wednesday, my lord.
Wednesday.
Day after tomorrow, my lord. Day after, my lord.
Wednesday.
Number 10.
Dismiss in default. None for the petition. Let this matter be dismissed in default.
Item number 9. Huh? Vote in 9. Item number 11.
May I? What happened? I got mutation of the property by placing the original title deed. The mutation was granted in favor of the petitioner and the holding number 23 by 1 by 1 by 1 Salima Road was accorded. Now, this aspect of the matter was challenged by the private respondent, claiming that the mutation accorded by corporation should be cancelled. He claimed that the deed is a fraudulent one, which was relied upon by my client, in respect whereof mutation has been accorded. There was earlier round of litigation in which I came up before this court, and the writ was carried in appeal. The appellate court set aside the order of the writ court single judge, remanded the matter before the corporation to give me a copy of the complaint. The division bench direction was that corporation will be providing me a copy of the objection which has been taken by the private respondent, and a hearing will be given. I will be entitled to file my defense or reply. Consequent thereto, in view of the order of the division bench, a copy of the objection was given to me. There was a hearing before the corporation, and the hearing took place on, may not kindly come to the impugned order which has been challenged itself, that is the last annexure.
Page 46, ma'am.
After about 1 year, this order has been passed consequent to hearing. The hearing was about a year ago in view of the order of the division bench, and after 1 year, this authority, my lord, OSD has passed an order, and the order is that the deed is fraudulent one. The authority has no right under the statute to decide whether the deed is fraudulent or not. This is coming at a stage of time when there is a civil suit filed by my client, and this defendant, who happens to be an objector, is a defendant in that suit. He suffered an order of injunction that was affirmed by the appellate court. He filed an application under Order 7, Rule 11. That was rejected. He filed an application under 340. That was rejected by civil court. The civil court is in session with the matter. The deed in the civil court relied upon by my client as plaintiff have never been challenged.
by a prayer that the deed is fraudulent or it needs to be set aside. While these issues are sub judice before the civil court and the parties are litigating, the authority has passed an order usurping the jurisdiction of the civil court and criminal court by laying down a finding after 1 year that since the deed is fraudulent, let the mutation be cancelled. This is mirrored an illegal apparent exercise of erroneous exercise of jurisdiction by the authority concerned, because the jurisdiction of the civil court cannot be usurped by the authority, inasmuch as in case a deed is said to be fraudulent, there are certain catena why and in what manner it certainly would be dependent on evidence. Merely by relying upon an affidavit and later he has set it aside after 1 year. May I place, my lord, kindly allow me to place the order which I have assailed before your lordship. A written note. May I just take your lordship to the earlier division bench order, that is page 35. The entire order is not relevant at all, but the issue was relating to deed. Page 36, your lordship will find. In our view, non-supply of a copy of written objection on the basis of hearing was held would amount to breach of principle of natural justice. Solely on that ground and without going into the merit of the case, we set aside the order under appeal dated August 26, 2019, passed by Deputy Assessor, cancelling the mutation that had been earlier granted in favor of the appellant. Therefore, earlier it was set aside, that order was cancelled by the division bench. The matter was remitted back. The Deputy Assessor shall consider the matter afresh and take a reasoned decision in the matter in accordance with
where is the original deed?
Your lordship.
Do you have the original deed?
Your lordship, yes, I have brought also. I have asked my client to bring it also, and I can show from this that the original deed.
Why did you produce the original deed before the corporation?
That has been apparent from the order.
Your lordship, at the time when I filed the civil suit, the deeds and all documents were filed by way of fidelity, and these were lying before the competent civil court. I obtained a copy of fidelity together with all documents of certified copy to demonstrate that these originals are part of the civil court proceeding brought by my client, wherein injunction was granted. Your lordship knows, my lord, in civil court, when I obtain an order of injunction, by fidelity, I need to file the document. These documents were, I'm sorry, he will place it. These documents were filed before the civil court where suit was filed and injunction was obtained.
You have taken a certified copy.
Yes, I obtained certified copy.
Where is it? Have you
filed certified? Yes. Supplementary affidavit. Supplementary affidavit. I filed it before this court also.
No, you have not
filed copy. The certified copy of the exhibits, fidelity, all are parts of record. I have obtained certified copy from this proceeding also.
In this also you have not filed it, sir. Here also there is no certified copy.
This has not been filed because, my lord, these are all lying in the earlier writ court proceeding. I have obtained certified copy from the records of this court itself.
Show me the
supplementary affidavit now. Niche quoted supplementary affidavit. I am just supplementary affidavit. So let's check. Supplementary affidavit যেটা আমরা রিড কোর্টের কাছে ফাইল করেছিলাম 1 minute certified supplementary affidavit থেকে পাও in the before the division bench appeal in the read court the certified copy I have obtained a certified copy from the proceeding because I know that would be necessary, and all these parties are parties to this proceeding itself. It is the proceeding where division bench appeal was decided. Therefore, it's not a question of not bringing.
Sir, where is the deed?
First annexure. Supplementary affidavit, first annexure is the deed. In the supplementary affidavit,
it is not the deed, the first annexure.
May I just may I indicate it first? This is, may I just put, supplementary affidavit থেকে deedটা বের করা যাবে। And the statement. First annexer is the deed. It contains all document in the Feristy. The first one is the deed itself. I got an order of injunction on the basis of this deed. The other side is suffering an order of injunction. There is no counterclaim in my suit that challenging the deed or a prayer that the deed should be cancelled. While this suit and injunction he is suffering, the authority is coming with the finding that the issue
The authority kept asking you for the deed, you never produced it before the authority.
Before the authority, my lord,
Read the order, sir.
This is incorrect. Kindly have a look to this.
Incorrect. Is the order incorrect? Read that. Today you are putting it here.
Records, may I kindly, my lord? The order records that it was not produced. The original was not produced before the authority.
Yes.
The original was lying with the civil court. I produced Feristy of the documents. This is the copy of Feristy together with all documents as the documents were lying in the civil court proceeding. As these documents are part of the civil suit, therefore I obtained a Feristy with all documents and submitted it in the writ court as well as before the authority to show that these are the certified copy obtained from the civil court proceeding. I have subsequent thereto, I have obtained the original from the civil court also. Because I know this will be coming, therefore, from the civil court, I made a request that kindly allow me to withdraw because there is a confusion coming in the minds of the authority. You also know from the civil court, I can make an application and withdraw it with the undertaking that I will file it whenever that would be required. Therefore, when the original is lying in the civil court proceeding, he is a party to that proceeding. All these documents were served on him. Injunction he contested and he failed. Injunction was granted till disposal. How can he say that he is not aware about all these things?
Mr. Ganguly,
These are the Feristy and the documents showing that these were lying on the record.
Your Lordship, it is on my instance. Your Lordship, may I say something?
No, let Mr. Ganguly answer. Yes.
Regarding this, it has been said that during hearing, 1 month time has been given.
I've seen that, sir.
Moreover, as per record of settlement, it appears that the LR record stands in the name of the Calcutta Builders Limited. The LR record originally in the name of this. They have to file a
Hearing
to get the records corrected first. If they are so LR record should be corrected first. Because it is originally in the name of Calcutta Builders Limited. How can we give that?
You have bought the property from Calcutta Builder.
I have no. I have not got the property from Calcutta Builder. How my learned friend insists upon that? Yes, I should say. I have got the property from Jotin Palongdar. Jotin Palongdar is, the deed itself records the name of vendor.
Sir, I can't read. Then you put all this.
My learned friend knows me not when.
Translate.
It is Jotin Palongdar.
Put a translated
I
copy.
can give it, but the name of vendor apparently records, and this is the record of right which my learned friend says in the name of Calcutta Builder. It is not in the name of Calcutta Builder. It is in the name of my vendor. This is the record of right.
Translated.
Have a look to the.
Sir, translated copies.
May I give a copy of a copy of the mutation in the land department shows that the property was in the name of Palongdar, from whom I purchased. I have not derived title from.
So now have you got that changed in the LR department?
Yes, in my name already. Therefore, the corporation has not seen the documents itself. This is the document of title and record of right change. Now, the record of right in the land department is in my name, Sanjay Palongdar. My vendor is Jotin Palongdar. They have reflected that since this is not by Calcutta Builder, he is not my vendor. Why I will make him party? There is no dispute with me as a him party.
He has got the LR record.
Why I will make someone who is not claiming a right?
I'll revert it back to the department.
Your Lordship, may I indicate one thing?
Of right is my name.
Just one thing. Your Lordship, it is at my instance, his mutation has been cancelled, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, kindly take custody of the deed which he has produced now, Your Lordship. What is the main crux of the matter is that, Your Lordship, he is showing a deed which he is claiming to be original. We obtained the certified copy of the deed from the deed number on the basis of which he is claiming the ownership. That is reflected in paragraph 2, Your Lordship. He is saying that in 1959, he got the Palangdar got the property from one Abhijit Roy, who became the owner of property in the year 1955 by virtue of a deed. Your Lordship, there is a deed number which he has claimed that it was registered in Howrah. By giving that deed number, we have obtained the certified copy of the deed. Your Lordship, when the deeds are obtained, I am carrying the certified copy. And what your Lordship was at the first instance was rightly pointing out, where is the certified copy from the registering authority to show that the original deed, which he is claiming to be original, is original in fact. Your Lordship, I have obtained the certified copies. If these deed numbers are compared, Your Lordship, the schedule is far, far, far away, not even 4 or 5 kilometers close to the vicinity of the subject property. This is not the question of title, Your Lordship. The deed which was relied upon by him at the time of obtaining the mutation is itself a fake document, Your Lordship. It's a nullity. I am just beseeching before Your Lordship, before remanding it back, because on the earlier occasion, the coordinate bench had recorded that it's a fraudulent deed. That is why I am not going to enter into the disputed questions of facts, and the order of cancellation of the mutation was not set aside. He approached the appellate court only on the limited point that the copy of objection has not been served upon me. That has to be served upon him. Your Lordship, it was served, the hearing was done. Your Lordship, my only humble prayer is that prior to remanding the matter back, Your Lordship, kindly just allow the registering authority to file a report that the deed which is just relying, whether it is in their custody, they always maintain a certified copy with them, and the records, the book volume and the volume. Your Lordship, the deed number 774, by which he is claiming that he has become the owner of the property, kindly calls for a report from the registering authority. It will solve the entire issue, Your Lordship, because it will show that it's a fake document, because we have obtained the certified copy showing that these are fraudulent and fake documents. It is not any dispute about the title, whether he has got it from Calcutta builders or not, because we are a cooperative society holding the property since 1970s, Your Lordship. He is claiming that he has got the property
Instead read file করে বলছে আমাকে শোনা হয়নি
Number 12.
I am for the state respondent.
Well, in this matter, I am appealing for the petitioner. This is the allegation of filling up the water bodies. The private respondent I have sent my alert. Service could not be evicted upon the private respondent. The KMC and the state has been served. The lordship can on page 17 and page 16. The area of the water body is 15 acres, 15 katha. My allegation was that has been filled up for construction of multi-story building.
Who appears for the municipality and the state?
My lord, I am for the state.
Yes.
My lord, I got the instruction from the police authority. My lord, first of all, there is no specific complaint to the police authority. However, my lord, after receiving the representation of the petitioner, my lord, a joint inspection was done in presence of the police officer and the officer of the municipality. And it is found that now there is no filling up the pond. This is my report.
Now there is who was the
Only after he has filed this writ petition.
yes. After
My lord, no specific complaint before the police authority. Before filing this, my lord, only one representation was done. Upon basis of that representation, inspection was done.
There is a phrasing provisions, page 19, your lordship find the Calcutta Municipal Corporation for the purpose of stopping of this illegal filling of the water body. This is circular where it has said the complaint should be made to the concerned corporation and corporation will forward the same to the concerned authority for the purpose of taking steps.
All right. Now, in view of this, nothing survives. What do you want?
There is joint inspection between the police and the KMC.
Yes.
The petitioner or the private petitioner not been informed. Look, As on this day, my lord, the filling up not been done. After filing the writ application, but there could already be
So
subsequent.
now they have taken action. What do you want now?
Restore the water body. That is my only.
They will restore the water body.
It is there. Inspection book, page 16. The area of water body is 15 kata. Page 16, my lord will find. And my allegation is now it is reduced to more or less 3 katas out. 16.
Have you restored it or only you have stopped the
Nothing has been.
further filling up?
My lord, only, my lord, it is the duty of the corporation, my lord. We have only given the police assistant and a part of the inspection, nothing more than that. My lord, last annexure.
Yeah, Mr. Ghosh, you're appearing.
But as my lord, of course, I have not received any instruction, but I submit to your lordship. So far as the water body is concerned,
Yes.
prohibition, my lord, getting a filling up. That is the provision, my lord, under the Inland Fisheries Act.
Yes.
The Inland Fisheries Act, my lord, this the corporation it has nothing to do. Only the municipal commissioner, by virtue of his position, is the competent authority to act in terms of that of the Inland Fisheries Act. By virtue of his position, delegated competent authority under the municipal commission, but it is not the function of the municipal corporation. Now, so far as, my lord, but so far as the Corporation Act is concerned, my lord, which has been there 496, each other says a different view. It says that if a pond is, my lord, ill maintained, or, my lord, there is a case of, my lord, building of mosquitoes, then the municipal commissioner may, my lord, direct the authorities or the person concerned to fill it up so that, my lord, the nuisance is not created, or, my lord, the building of mosquitoes are not done. But nowadays, my lord, the irrespective of whatever the provisions under the Calcutta Municipal Corporation Act, now the every court, my lord, is looking into the Inland Fisheries Act and also the Environment Protection Act for the purpose of, my lord, preserving and maintaining the water body. This is the present, my lord, situation that the court is looking at. But, my lord, if it is that, my lord, looked into that, but it is not a municipal matter, but it's a, my lord, the land matter. Because if the Inland Fisheries Act is applicable, may be applicable here, not, my lord, the 496, but if my lord goes for 496, then if I find, my lord, the said ill maintained, then, my lord, I have to take steps either to my lord, make it, my lord, properly, or, my lord, it is to be filled up. But that, my lord, I do not want, my lord, that it is to be filled up, because now the Environment Act is, my lord, much more, my lord, the important, my lord, nowadays, and together with the Inland Fisheries Act 1984.
Mr. Ghosh, you have to maintain it as a pond the way it is. You can't allow these people to encroach upon it.
Page 19, my lord, your lordship, subject to question. Like to that, page 19, the circular.
And 19 says this 496.
Yes.
496 and, my lord, the 4, 3 and 4, it will runs counter.
And take immediate action against illegal filling. My lord, from the top, my lord, I'm reading. And ill-maintained of water bodies day to day with the following procedure to be followed henceforth. Any complaint required regarding illegal filling of water body to be forwarded to the respective borough executive engineer by different corners will be attended immediately and necessary action to be taken within 24 hours. So it is not only
Well, he has not said, my lord, the section of 496. What the 496 says? 496 says that the different, my lord, thing. And the next, my lord, the Inland Fisheries Act, that I submit to your lordship, the municipal commissioner is the competent of the under that act. By virtue of notification issued by the state government.
Mr. Ghosh, you see number 4.
And 4, my lord, I have seen. 4 says, my lord, therefore I submit 3 and 4 is a contradictory. Because 496 kicks otherwise and 496.
Contradictory, this is your circular, Mr. Ghosh.
That is the reason.
How can you say your circular is contradictory to each other?
Provisions, well, I'm not, my lord.
You have issued the circular. Have you withdrawn the circular?
I have not, my lord. I have not, my lord. Therefore, I'm submitting, my lord. It's a Inland Fisheries Act we made applicable.
Sir, you have to inform the department also. This is a responsibility which has been carved upon you
My lord.
by your own circular.
My lord, bow down to you, my lord, lordship, my lord, that this is my circular, it is to be, my lord, acted upon. Therefore, my lord, it is the Inland Fisheries Act, it is to be made applicable.
Mr. Ghosh, there's no point running in circles. Why are you unnecessarily running in circles, Mr. Ghosh?
Well,
I know you are a very smart lawyer, but doesn't mean that you take the court into circles and circles. We are not.
The concerned department.
Let's make it easy. Let's make life easy for everybody. I know you can make very good arguments, but doesn't help. Neither it helps the client, neither it helps the court. Yes.
You should direct the Environment and Heritage Department to look into the matter.
Mr. Ghosh, this is a responsibility which is set upon you. So don't try to evade the responsibility by reading.
Maintain.
So maintain it.
And therefore, I'm submitting, my lord, it is to be maintained by maybe a different, my lord, authority.
I'll dispose it off.
The direction to restore, that is only PRI I can maintain for your lordship.
Learned counsel for the petition has preferred the present writ petition seeking restoration of water body of the private respondents number 7 and 8 in premises number B/31/H/2/2/1 Gobra Gorastan Road, Police Station Topsia, Kolkata. Full stop. Petitioner alleges that the private respondent number 7 and 8 have illegally started filling up the pond. Full stop. Learned counsel for the respondent, municipality as well as the state police authority have conducted an inspection on the said plot on. When was the inspection conducted? A joint inspection on the police and the respondent authority have conducted a joint inspection on 12/2/2025. Full stop. They have said that in the report, they have stated that no filling of the pond was found at the site. Full stop. Mr. Ghosh, do you have any report?
My lord, last page of the report. My lord, joint signature of
Yes.
Ames.
No conflicting is going on. That is the only report.
Learned counsel for the petitioner has drawn the attention of this court to Municipal Commissioner Circular number 57 dated 27/3/2024, wherein it is stated that any illegal filling of the water body, a complaint can be made to the executive engineer and the same shall be attended within 24 hours. Full stop. It is also indicated that the municipality shall act in accordance with section 496 of the KMC Act and the ENH department with the help of Borough, Health and SWM department will proceed according to the will proceed in accordance with law. ENH department is environment and health.
Hello?
What is this ENH department?
Environment and Heritage Department.
Heritage department.
Environment and Heritage.
Full stop. Mr. Ghosh, who appears for the respondent municipality, assures that the pond shall be restored to its original position and that no illegal filling of the pond will be undertaken by respondent number 7 and 8. Full stop. Anything else you want?
Restoration of the pond. To keep it.
In view of the said statement made by the respondent corporation, the
Specific time frame, my lord, they should take this.
the petitioner states that he shall be satisfied if the pond is restored to its original condition and that no illegal and unauthorized filling of the pond is undertaken by the private respondents. Full stop. In view of the said statement made by the learned counsel for the respondent corporation, it is hereby
17A of the Inland Fisheries Act that provides in detail that it is to be direction first to go to the person concerned to make it maintain properly. If he does not, if he fails to, then the corporation authority may take over the management and control of the water body for a limit for a particular period. That is this section, my lord. Therefore, in the event, my lord, it may be notice is issued, parties are giving liberty, the proceeding is initiated. Under that section, they notice after the giving notice, my lord, opportunity is provided. If he, my lord, comes with, my lord, that he will be maintaining the properly, then my lord, is all right. And if he fails to do that, my lord, then my lord, the actions to be taken in that proceeding, my lord, and further notice and order to be issued by the municipal commissioner. Therefore, let us direct the municipal commissioner to act in terms of the relevant provisions of the Inland Fisheries Act. Otherwise, my lord, everything will be, my lord, not in proper way, my lord.
all right. Learned counsel for the respondent corporation states that this court directs the respondent corporation to act in accordance with law and take appropriate action in terms of the relevant provisions of law to ensure that there is no illegal filling of the pond and the same is also restored to its original condition. With the above direction, the presented petition is disposed of. That will do, Mr. Ghosh. That will do.
Yes, my lord, I will, my lord, visit that place, my lord, and inspect the.
That direction will do. I have stated in accordance with law and in terms of the appropriate provisions of law, the respondent corporation will take action.
My lord, one indulgence. On the earlier occasion, your lordship order dated 20th March 2025. We are appearing for the state, but our name has been recorded as petitioner. Part of it.
An inadvertent mistake has crept into the order dated so and so, wherein the name of the
Mr. Gaurav Das and Sanchita Dev appearing as a petitioner, but it should be state.
Mr. So and so's name is appearing as the petitioner, though his name should appear on behalf of the state.
Well, a report of the police we kept with it.
The report of the joint inspection report is kept on record. Great. In this, I will not give a time frame. Let them take action.
Correction.
Mr. Ghosh, this will not create any problem, right?
Take it.
Number 13.
My lord, Mr. Sudipta Vanda is appearing for the state, my lord. The municipality will answering respondent, my lord, in this matter.
Yes. And
উনি বাংলা বোঝে না।
Hindi?
Lord, he is appearing in person, my lord.
In person? हिंदी आता है?
मालूम है हिंदी मालूम है हिंदी आ रही है ठीक है जानी है और सभी पढ़ने
डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ हेल्थ।
डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ हेल्थ। बोलिए।
कोइतवाड़ी म्यूनिसिपैलिटी का हमको प्राइवेट पद कोइतवाड़ी म्यूनिसिपैलिटी हमको प्राइवेट पद पे मुड़ के पाइप बिछा दिया जाता है तो लार्नेट श्रीरामपुर कोर्ट जूनियर सेकेंड डिवीजन इस रास्ता को ऊपर से स्टेटस को ऑर्डर रिस्पेक्टेड नेचर एंड कैरेक्टर एंड हाईकोर्ट जस्टिस अमृता सिन्हा तो इस रास्ता को रिकॉर्ड चाहते हैं काइंडली सी पेज नंबर
Which page?
काइंडली सी पेज नंबर 105 105
Yes.
that the both parties are directed to maintain status quo in the respect, nature and character enjoyment between for one scheduled maintained property as it stands to today still disposal of the suit. Then the suit is pending. And the बोईतवाड़ी म्यूनिसिपैलिटी चेयरमैन और काउंसिलर जोड़ करके उस रास्ता को खून के पाइप बिछा देता है तो हम कंप्लेंट किया kindly see page number 109 190
Yes.
तो हम 5/2/2025 को उनको ऑब्जेक्शन दिया तो उनको नहीं कुछ ऑर्डर नहीं माना एंड द 7/2/2025 को उसको पाइप से पूरा एंड द दिशा दिया उसको पाइप को एवं जस्टिस अमृता सिन्हा उस रास्ता को रिकॉर्ड भी चाहते हैं तो कोइतवाड़ी म्यूनिसिपैलिटी नॉन रिकॉर्ड ऑफ द म्यूनिसिपैलिटी इट इज माय प्राइवेट वर्क एंड काइंडली सी पेज नंबर राइट्स ऑफ रिकॉर्ड पेज नंबर 32 rights of record
You are basically here against the order of the civil court. Violation. This is not maintainable.
नहीं
आप वहां जाओ, सिविल कोर्ट जाओ।
सिविल कोर्ट से केस पेंडिंग हुआ
तो पेंडिंग हुआ है, वहां एप्लीकेशन लगाओ दैट योर ऑर्डर इज बीइंग वायलेटेड। ये मेंटेनेबल नहीं है। ये पिटिशन में कुछ नहीं मिलेगा आपको। दिस इज नॉट मेंटेनेबल।
ऑर्डर वायलेशन এর মামলা করতে হবে।
You are alleging you are alleging violation of a civil court order.
कोर्ट का म्युनिसिपैलिटी नॉन एफआईआर तो वी एक्सपर्टी हो गया नॉन एफआईआर
That's all right. But the petition you have filed here is alleging violation of that order. You will not get anything here. इसमें कुछ नहीं मिलेगा आपको।
सर हम क्या करें
आप वहां पे एप्लीकेशन लगाओ नीचे सिविल कोर्ट that your order is getting violated, you file a petition there.
उस कोर्ट का म्युनिसिपैलिटी नहीं एफआईआर किया
आप जाओ, take a legal aid lawyer. Go to the legal aid, get a lawyer from legal aid. Get legal assistance.
लीगल एड हम अगला बार से जा तो लीगल एड जो दीपक था ना वो हमको 30,000 रुपया चाह तो हम नहीं
लीगल एड में पैसा नहीं लगता है।
इसको बोला कि हमको 30,000 रुपया लेगा तो
You Refer him, I'll refer him to the legal aid. Please help
He
him.
can always appear, my lord, before the legal aid authorities, and if he wants to change the lawyer, he can also make an application for that. Without making an allegation against a lawyer, my lord, he can always make an application.
Number 14.
My lord, I appear for the respondent number 3, my lord.
Lordship, I beg to appear for the petitioner hearing. Lordship, I kindly seek my tender my apology that I could not appear before today's your learned court, honors court today due to some reason. Lordship, I am being led by Mr. Oyon Banerjee.
My lord, on the last occasion when the matter was taken up, your lordship kindly sees the last order dated 20th of March 25. But there was a direction, my lord, for filing affidavits. I have served a copy of the affidavit upon them, my lord. Opposition. My lord, may I file the affidavit in opposition?
Lordship, on the last occasion, 20th March,
My lord, there was a direction upon the KMC also, my lord, to file a report.
File a report as well as an opposition.
And there was a direction upon me, my lord, to file an opposition. My lord, I have used an opposition. My lord, I have served it upon the petitioner.
You have also.
On an inspector with one restaurant which runs from the ground floor of that building.
That's right.
Now, my lord, whether it has a proper permission or other things, we have asked for, my lord, your lordship, my letter to the owner. The notice has been given to the owner to disclose with the documents the legality of such business. That is, we are awaiting that reply from the owner.
You must have given him the trade license.
My instruction
Trade
is,
license is there.
my lord, I have annexed all the documents in my opposition. If your lordship kindly takes up.
That's not only the only issue is not trade license. Lordship is aware of. If a garage, a restaurant runs from a garage, first there has to be a change of user in terms of section 416 of the KMC Act. Unless there is a change of user of that garage into a business premises, well, the whole edifice falls. It becomes illegal. Only trade license will not only be an indicator that the business is legal. There has to be a change of user of that garage space into a restaurant. One cannot just start a business of restaurant.
My lordship may kindly come.
Of a building.
Lordship may kindly come to paragraph 3 of my opposition.
I do not know his affidavit, so I cannot.
Para 3, page 2 of my affidavit in opposition. My lord, I have annexed all the relevant documents. Paragraph 3B. My lord, this restaurant is running from 2009. Upon compliance of all formalities. Now, my lord, if your lordship kindly sees paragraph 3B, and I have annexed all the documents in support thereof.
Then it will make my work easier.
Give a copy of that.
My lord, I will. I will, my lord. And my lord, my instruction is that, my lord,
not running it legally, close it. If you think that the permission is required,
well, I have
change of user permission is required, and they have not done it, you take action.
We have to give a notice that without that it cannot be done.
So
the landlord, the owner of the building, he has to seek a permission, whether that is the reason I have given
My lord,
to come with the documents.
my lord, my instruction is that, my lord, they have handed over, my client has handed over all the documents. They have given a notice. Pursuant to that notice, my lord, all the documents have been handed over. না 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 দিয়েছে আমাকে না না আপনাদেরকে দিয়েছে মানে অপোজিশন না ওই
Jani, I
হ্যাঁ
have given a notice.
yes they have responded to that notice.
So decide the issue. Decide the issue, Mr. Mukherjee. What are you waiting
And
for?
I have the trade license, I have the food safety license, the pollution control board.
That's separate.
Yes, a different thing altogether.
That's separate. What he is saying is that you need to have a conversion. From a garage, you can't run a restaurant. And if you have to run it, you have to make
Is that thereafter all those things.
So trade license and all will not suffice for it. I'll keep it after a month.
And my lord, may I pray for a copy of the report, my lord? I do not know what is there. Achha copy.
Give a copy of the report.
Lordship, a copy of a report may be served upon my junior.
Sir, let me tell you.
Lordship.
Here from the car.
Lordship, I tender my apology. I have no other resources left with me today. So, Lordship, kindly.
I will not record your presence. Next time I see you in the car.
Lordship, I apologize.
Oh, acha. দাদাকে আমি দেখেছি 8-এর সামনে দাদা থাকেন।
Just take down. Affidavit in opposition has been filed by the private respondent as well as the Calcutta Municipal Corporation. Full stop. Exception. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks 2 weeks time to file his exception. Let this matter be listed after 4 weeks. In the meantime, you conclude the.
The matter will appear after 4 weeks.
After 4.
Fine.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Grateful, man.
What? 4 weeks. The 15.
You have put the straight. Vardhan Institute. But before receiving the order to the bench, I want to place the backdrop of the case. There was an exchange deed between the petitioner and the municipalities, whereby the municipality got my land from Olashi and Salanpur Mauja, and we got the land from Nari Mauja from the municipality. After getting the land from the municipality, we remove the garbage and make it a plain land for being used as our necessity. We applied for mutation. Mutation was granted in our favor. Our name was recorded as per the exchange deed. Thereafter, in terms of the order passed by the ADM Eller, pursuant to the decision of the purchase committee, the PLR preferred an appeal beyond time. Appeal was admitted and mutation was cancelled. Against which we preferred the application before the Land Administrative Tribunal. And the Land Administrative Tribunal remanded the matter to the authorities. Assailing the said order, we preferred the LRTT application before this Honorable Court, and this Honorable Court has allowed our prayer. Your Lordship, I have annexed the order of the division bench, which was heard analogously with the another late application, whereby the municipality.
Sir, show me.
Yes. The order of the division bench at page 949. This is the order of the division bench, whereby both the matters were disposed of. FMA 751 and LRTT 76 of 2019. The FMA was dismissed because the suit was pending. Suit is pending before the lower court, filed by the municipality, assailing the exchange deed, whereby initially interim order was granted, therefore it was vacated. Now no injunction is there. But in this division bench order, my lord, initially injunction was granted, asking both the parties to change the nature and character of the land, and thereafter the LRTT application was allowed. Paragraph 67, your Lordship will kindly see paragraph 67 of the order, last page of the order. 67, paragraph 67, page 85. Therefore, none of the appropriate decision
cited by the learned advocate general advance the case of the state or the municipality or detracts from the argument advanced on behalf of the writ petitioners regarding the appellate authority under section 54 of the Land Reforms Act, and not having power or jurisdiction to condone the delay in presenting an appeal. The LRTT did not dilate on the issue of limitation at all. Had it done so, it would have seen that the question of remand to the appellate authority does not arise. The statutory appeals are completely time-barred, and the appellate authority has no power to condone the delay. Therefore, we set aside the order of the LRTT as also the order of the appellate authority passed in 6 appeals, being number so and so. The writ petition therefore succeeds and is disposed of accordingly. Therefore, LRTT application was allowed completely, whereby our mutation granted in our favor stood revived. Now, after revival of the mutation, pursuant to the exchange deed, which is wherein suit is pending in the court below, wherein no injunction order has been passed by the, before in favor of the municipality sought to change the nature and character of the land, for which it filed a contempt application, which is pending. And in the meantime, the municipality sought to create a third-party interest with the State Urban Development Agency for taking a solid waste management project, against which raised our objection before the appropriate authority. We have annexed all the orders, whereby the right of the municipalities has no power to intervene to change the nature and character of the land at this present moment during the pendency of the suit, unless the exchange deed is declared void. So long the exchange deed is remaining in the field, our mutation stood revived, whereby municipality has no power to change the nature and character, for which we raised specific objection before the Director, State Urban Development Agency, page 100, Annexure P9. In my humble submission, when the exchange stands prevailing in the field, unless it is declared void by the competent court of law, our mutation has been revived. But municipality has no power to change the nature and character of the land and to create a third-party interest. Exactly this has been done, for which we raised the specific objection before the Director of State Urban Development Agency.
So, do you believe in reading something?
Yes.
Do you believe in showing documents? Do you believe in showing some documents, what you argue? Or you only believe in making submissions?
On the
bereft of any documents?
Based on the
Can you please show the documents and show me what you're talking about?
I'm relying on the order of the division bench.
Can you show which paragraph? Para 67 is only regarding the condonation, sir. The dispute relates to your land.
Yes.
A title suit is already pending there.
No, not
you have
title suit regarding cancellation of the exchange deed.
Yes, cancellation from the exchange deed.
Wherein no injunction order has been passed in favor of the municipality.
That is already a subject matter of.
Yes, that is not.
Sir, can you please?
Yes, I also followed your lordship's view that suit is pending. It is not disputed at all.
Sir, did you tell me that? Have you shown it from the documents? Did you argue it?
Yes.
What kind of argument is this?
I have annexed the documents, Lord. I have annexed the order.
So show me.
Yes, Lord. I am showing. Let the page 93.
Read it and show me what you are saying.
Lord, on our application made, the order, the injunction order granted.
Sir, read it.
Yes. Page 93.
Read whatever you want to show. Read it.
Lord, I'm showing the relevant part.
Read it.
Today, the record is fixed for passing order with regard to the petition under order 13 rule 4 of the defendant praying for setting aside the ex parte temporary injunction order passed in favor of the plaintiff. And Lord, I will be showing to your lordship the last part of the order, page 96. In view of the above, the order passed by the court dated 24th of July 2018 is hereby set aside. The injunction order granted initially has been vacated. Therefore, the suit is pending, whereby the validity of the exchange deed has been assailed. And in view of the order passed by the division bench, the mutation granted in our favors to divide. The municipality have taken my land pursuant to the exchange deed. And we got the land from the municipality, but the municipality forcibly occupied my land, which was given under exchange deed. And after the order being passed by the division bench of this court, whereby the mutation was revived, the municipality sought to change the nature and character of the land during pendency of the suit, and sought to create right of third party interest for taking a solid waste management project, which has been assailed in this petition.
Yes, you're done?
Yes, Lord.
Yes.
My lord, two read petition was moved before this honorable court.
Who are you?
But I am for the Bardwan municipality, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, your lordship kindly turn to page 49 and I said P5. Both the matters were heard, and my lord, the first read petition was dismissed by the Honorable Justice Devanshu Bosak. Against that order, my lord, they preferred appeal, FMA number 751 of 2019.
Yes.
That appeal also heard by this Honorable Division Bench.
Yes.
And it is also dismissed. My lord, your lordship kindly turn to page 72. Operating portion of the appeal.
Yes.
Paragraph 49, my lord. I am reading, my lord.
Yes.
Page 72. We see no infirmity in the approach of decision of the larger single judge. It is not that the writ court lacks jurisdiction to decide question of title to land or disputed question of fact. Ordinarily, the writ court does not entertain such issues, as the same can normally be adjudicated only after recording of evidence entailing witness action. Since the crux of the dispute between the parties, that is the illegality or otherwise the exchange of deal between the parties, is the subject matter of the civil suit pending before the competent civil court, the learned judge was perfectly justified in refusing to interfere in the matter. We are in the agreement, that is that which is lordship. Accordingly, this appeal is phased to dismiss. And my lord, they have moved another WPLRT regarding that, challenging the mutation cancel. They appealed, my lord, before the under section 54, before the appellate authority.
Yes.
Thereafter, my lord, 6 appeals are there. One appeal, my lord, they have moved before the learned tribunal. Tribunal, my lord, remanded that before the authority concerned. They have challenged before this honorable court, and this is the order passed by just shown before your lordship. Against that order, my lord, they have preferred 2 contempt applications. Your lordship kindly turn to paragraph paragraph 10, my lord.
Paragraph?
2 contempt. Paragraph number 10, page 12. 2 contempt application in same order, my lord. I don't know, my lord, what is the fate of the case. Your petitioner states that in view of the final disposal of the matter such and such, contempt application CPL such and such has been filed for the injunction passed in sub WPL such and such has been merged with the final order, thereby contempt application is made infructuous, and the petitioner will not press the application for adjudication. And my lord, next, my lord, same self order they have preferred appeal, paragraph 15.
Yes.
Paragraph 15, my lord. Page 14, Madam reading, my lord. Your petitioner states and submits that in view of the order passed by the division bench on 3rd May 2024, WP such and such stand according to setting aside. And such and such is granted in the name of the. Under the aforesaid circumstances, the municipal authorities have no access to carry on any construction work over the Nadi Moja, causing frustration of the petitioner's position and enjoyment over the land in any manner whatsoever, in violation of the order passed in WPLRT number such and such, in which the petitioner, on finding no other alternative to file contempt application, being such and such. Therefore, 2 contempt application filed against that order, my lord. And not only that, my lord, the state has preferred, my lord, appeal before the Honorable Supreme Court. My lord, I am showing before your lordship. Against that order, that is pending before the Honorable Supreme Court.
Yes, pending. It's pending.
Pending, my lord.
Yes.
But subject to lot consideration, Lord. The Supreme Court order, Lord.
Sorry?
Status quo has been passed by the Honorable Supreme Court
Yes.
regarding creation of the third party rights and interests. Meanwhile, status
Then,
quo.
my lord, what's the remains, if their matter is pending before the Honorable Supreme
This
Court?
is the appeal preferred by the state, not by the municipality.
They have not stated, my lord, they have suppressed the material fact before the Honorable Court. And after showing, my lord, I am
When the
showing
order
before-
has been passed.
then, my lord, they have come.
When the order has been passed, your lordship can kindly see. This was not within our knowledge. Prior to that, this petition was filed.
You have not submitted before the Honorable Court.
The state has prepared an
Well,
appeal.
my lord.
SLP, my lord. But I mean, status quo has been passed regarding creation of the third party right. Therefore, my humble submission, the status quo shall be maintained in the meantime, subject to the final decision of this case, my lord.
Or take down.
Whether the project is implementing by the state authority, my lord, not by the municipal authority, my lord. State is representing here, my lord.
The petitioner has preferred the present writ petition, seeking compliance of the order passed by this court in WPLRT number 76/2019, dated 3/5/2024. It is the case of the petitioner that the plots in question were originally belonging to the municipality, and the said lands were used as dumping yards. Since there was a lot of public agitation in using the said land as dumping yard, the municipality decided to exchange the two said two said plots of land with petitioner in exchange of plot number 1101 at measuring 2.87 acres at Palashi. Full stop. Hence, a registered exchange deed was executed and the respective plots were mutated in the name of the petitioner and the municipality. Full stop. Subsequently, the municipality wanted the Nari property back, and a meeting of the purchase committee was held on 9/7/2017. Full stop. In the said meeting, the ADM opined that the exchange was in contravention of section 6(3) of the West Bengal State Acquisition Act 1953. Full stop. In view of the same, a resolution was passed declaring that the deal entered into between by the petitioner and the municipality was null and void. Full stop. In order to cancel the exchange of deed, the municipality thereafter approached the civil court in title suit number 156 of 2018. Full stop. The petitioner challenged the said resolution before this court in writ petition number 10679 of 2018. Since the parties are already adjudicating before the civil court regarding their respective titles, the learned single judge dismissed the said writ petition by observing that it is appropriate for the parties to resolve their dispute before the civil court. The petitioner had preferred an appeal against the order of the learned single judge in FMA number 571 of 2019. Full stop. The Honorable Division Bench dismissed the appeal, endorsing the view expressed by the learned single judge by opining that the title dispute is to be decided by the civil court. Full stop. It is the allegation of the petitioner that the respondent municipality is now carrying out construction at the Nari property, and the same shall affect his rights. Full stop. This court has heard the argument advanced by the parties and has produced the documents on record. Full stop. The honorable division bench has already opined in FMA number 751 of 2019 that the interstate dispute between the parties is civil in nature and had endorsed the view taken by the learned single judge, full stop, and had further stated that the title dispute interstate between the parties will be decided in the civil court in their pending TS number 156 of 2018, full stop. The present dispute is clearly related to the ownership of the land in question. This court is of the considered opinion that the petitioner needs to ventilate his grievances before the appropriate forum, i.e. before the civil court in their pending TS number 156 of 2018, full stop. In view thereof, this presented petition is dismissed.
Grateful, my lord. Grateful, my lord. Please. My lord, may I take back the information? ठीक है, था, पूरा था, file था. Let it be kept.
I've never seen.
For the petitioner, my lord. On 7th April, Your Lordship directed me to serve upon the municipal corporation as none appeared on that date. I have duly served, my lord. This is my ability of service. My lord, the petitioners made a representation of the Association Municipal Corporation as the private respondent number 5 has started construction without having a sanction plan. Initially, construction started in the year 2021. At that time, they told that they have got the sanction plan. Subsequently, it is found no sanction plan is there. Lordship, kindly see page 11, my representation.
Page
11. Respected sir, most usefully, I
Yes.
get the information that one Govinda Bhushan Sharma, son of late Bhagat Bhushan Sharma, and others, resident of 60 GT Road, Asansol, East Asansol, South, bottom 44, in 7-1, District Question for the Undertaking Association Municipal Corporation, have constructed their building G+2 illegally over holding number 35 Abdul Latif Lane, Municipal Asansol, District Question Border, without any sanction plan from Association Municipal Corporation. By this, Govinda Bhushan Sharma and others have been shown as owner. I therefore pay before the legal constitution of first floor and second floor and third floor of the said building raised by said provincial school from Abe Swenson and others. Only representation manner they have constructed but without having a sanction plan. When the ground floor started construction, the petition is objection. At that time, they told that they have sanction plan. Subsequently, my lord, they projected the first, second, and third floor towards the public room. And in spite of receiving the same municipal corporation did not take any step, my lord.
Take down. The petitioner has preferred the present writ petition alleging illegal construction made by private respondent number 5 over holding number 35 Abdul Latif Lane, Munshi Bazar, Asansol under ward number 44, district Paschim Bardwan. Full stop. It is the case of the petitioner that the private respondent is carrying out illegal and unauthorized construction over the said property. Full stop. Counsel for the petitioner contends that he had made a representation dated, what is the date? 15/1/2025, before the Commissioner, Asansol Municipal Corporation. Full stop. He has not heard anything regarding his representation from the corporation. Full stop. None appears on behalf of the respondent corporation despite service. Full stop. This court directs the Commissioner, Asansol Municipal Corporation, to decide the petitioner's representation dated 15/1/2025 within 6 weeks from the date of communication of this order, after affording an opportunity of personal hearing to the petitioner as well as the private respondents by way of a speaking order. Full stop. With the above direction, the present writ petition is disposed of. Communicate this order. The affidavit of service is taken on record.
Earlier,
Number 17.
for the petitioner on earlier occasion, municipality was
But I beg to appeal for the municipality, my lord, pursuant to your lordship's last order, your lordship will not directed to cause an inspection
Yes.
and file a report to the effect regarding the illegal running of a poultry farm.
Yes.
referred to the statement.
Thank you.
কপি মেগে
দিয়ে দাও, দিয়ে দাও, সব
রিপোর্টের কপি
জজ সাহেবের আগে তো দিতে পারবো না পরে
ये
সুবিধা হয়
আর কিছুই পাই হ্যাঁ
लिस्ट बनाया हुआ उसमें आसनसोल का कोई वो नहीं है, लॉयर नहीं है आसनसोल म्युनिसिपैलिटी का, तो एक लिस्ट बना
দাঁড়া may I place it on a,
yes,
and may I hand over copy to the
yes,
repetition?
yes.
But we had also informed the pollution control board in turn now. However, my lord, 2-3 things that's pertinent for your lordship to consider. That the area is about 3.45 square meter on the roof of a single story building.
Yes.
And my lord, we have also inquired from the local residents. So one says no, we are not troubled. Another said we are troubled. And my lord, very importantly,
specific guideline is there.
বলছি
Specific guideline.
I'm
What are the
two
guidelines?
important things, my lord. One, my lord, during inquiry, my lord, in the second page of the report, your lordship would find.
Thanks, man. One.
During inquiry, two things are very important. They have produced a license of 118 of the West Bengal Municipal Act, which is called the Certificate of Enlistment. But the regarding poultry farmer, it doesn't cover over there. But there is another provision under section 344, if your lordship has the book of 93 Act, West Bengal Municipal Act 1993, or I may. বইটা কই রে? And may I hand over the book?
Section 344 of the West Bengal Municipal Act.
Yes, I have. Which section?
344 of the Municipal Act 1993, premises not to be used for keeping animals, birds without license. No person shall use or permit to be used any land or premises for keeping cattle, horse, pig, dog, and other quadruped animals or any kind of bird for any purpose whatsoever without or otherwise than in conformity with the terms of a license granted by the Board of Councillors on payment of such fees as may be determined by the Board of Council by regulations, provided the Board of Councillors may by a written order exempt any class of animal or bird or such license or for any purpose the class of animal one may be kept. In this case, 344 permission has not been taken, although they have given a general trade license, which is very easily can be downloaded from the portal by prescribed fee of 150 rupees. This is one aspect of that. Another aspect that regarding the pollution, pollution we have intimated the pollution control didn't turn up, but as per the guidelines, these poultry farms have been classified under 3 heads. Classification of I'm reading it out and then handing over to the classic. Backyard poultry is typically owned by small and marginal farmers, comprise of few birds, largely for self-consumption, and very small quantities get commercial. So on next page, there are 3 classifications. One, the small farms where 5,000 to 25,000 birds would be there. Medium, 25,000 to 1 lakh birds would be there. Large and above. Large would be more than 1 lakh. Looking at the area, 323 square meter, which would be about half of a katha. 720 square feet is a katha and around 360. But 360 will not fit in with I think that 5,000 birds. And during inquiry, we did not find a single living bird, but we do not know whether it was due to the prior intimation or they are not running as of now. That could not be ascertained, that I have that is reflecting the reports.
They have conducted the inspection.
So far as the police is concerned, there are therefore.
But we have annexed the photographs on the same date.
Long the dispute is going on. There are no bars. Why I have come before.
That's what we have indicated in the report. That whether it has been incidental or designedly done, we do not know. And I was given the photograph. There's the entire top floor is kept empty.
Should be done by an impartial person.
Police posting
At your cost, 50,000. I'll do that.
That's not possible.
No, I can do it.
No,
you want inspection? I'll do
that.
But may I suggest some? When did you
conduct the inspection?
11th. I have given the photographs also. 11th of
April.
April.
All right, there are no birds.
But one thing,
Birds are there. 4th of March, there are no birds, my lord.
4th of March we found.
No, they have admitted
right, so
the private.
It is clear that it's illegally being run.
If there are no.
Just a minute.
Sorry.
If they'll run it, you'll take action in accordance with law.
Yes, I need to treat that complaint under section 344 and
treat that.
Subject to your lordship's kind consideration.
If they will take action accordingly. That's it. There are copy minor candidacy. There are.
It's not possible.
Which minor explains that there are structures. But if there are no birds, then why I have come to your lordship?
The structures are there admitted.
No, not structures. There are birds. And many birds are there.
Maybe after the order they are removed. We do not know. That is what we have categorically stated in the report. It may be designedly done or it may be incidental.
Just take down.
What is the contention, my lord?
This court-wide order dated 2/4/2025 had directed the respondent municipality. The respondent municipality has filed a report in compliance of the order dated 2/4/2025, wherein they state that the petitioner has not been granted any license in terms of section 344 of the West Bengal Municipal Act 1993. Full stop. It is further stated in the report that there are no birds. You conducted the inspection on
11th of March, 11th of April.
It is further stated that
the report, in the top of the reports given,
stated that on 11th of April, when the inspection was carried out, there were no birds to be found at the site. Full stop. At the site. Full stop. Though the police authorities had also
16th of February.
conducted an inspection on 16th of February 2024, wherein 70 birds were to be found on site. Full stop. Be that it may, learned counsel for the respondent municipality assures this court that they will, that if the petitioner operates the poultry farm illegally and not in compliance with section 344 of the West Bengal Municipal Act 1993, they shall be taking action in accordance with law and shall ensure that no illegal poultry is run on the site. Full stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner, in view of the statement made by the counsel for the respondent corporation, learned counsel for the petitioner states that he is satisfied since no birds are on site as on date, and that the respondent shall take action if the petitioner, if the private respondent illegally runs a poultry farm on the said site. Full stop. In terms of the said statement made by the respondent, this court directs them to ensure that the respondent, the private respondent, does not run the poultry farm without appropriate license in terms of section 344 of the West Bengal Municipal Corporation Act 1993, and that any illegality shall be immediately stopped and action be taken in accordance with law. With the above direction, the presented petition is disposed of.
But the reports may be kept with the record.
The reports are kept on.
Malad is given any hearing to conduct any hearing?
See, today there are no birds.
Yes.
If at all it happens, you take action as per law. Today, what action will you take?
There was a complaint under in page 33. We could have converted as a complaint under 344 and give a hearing to them, because already they have admitted that they had done.
All right, then I can dispose. Then I'll change the order. Then
Page 33, your lordship would kindly seize. I'm sorry, Malad. Because that could have been সেটাই আমি চাইছিলাম। Whether that can be treated as a representation to be considered under 344, because they have admitted.
All right, this order change. The respondent municipality has filed an inspection report in terms of order dated, which is the last order 2/4, right?
2nd of April.
2nd 2/4/2024. Full stop. From the said inspection report, it is apparent that this private respondent is not keeping any bird as of today. Full stop. Learned counsel for the municipality states that they shall decide the representation of the petitioner. They are ready and willing to decide the representation of the petitioner dated 2/9/2024. Full stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner states that they shall be satisfied if their representation dated 2/9/2024 is decided in a time-bound manner. Full stop. This court directs the respondent municipality to decide the representation of the petitioner dated 2/9/2024 within a period of how much time?
6 weeks.
Within a period of 6 weeks from the date of communication of this order, after affording an opportunity of personal hearing to the petitioner as well as the private respondent. Full stop. By way of a private respondent, by way of a speaking order, With the above said direction, the presented petition is disposed of. This side is representation.
Direct my learned friend to serve survey copy upon the police authority.
For what?
Yeah, he wants the police to see the copy, my lord.
My lord, in the early morning, my lord, pursuant to your lordship, leave, my lord, the direction.
Petition may simply keep my lord pending.
Not at all.
Likey.
Disposed of.
Now then,
Why should I keep these petitions pending?
so but feathers, my lord.
No, the problem is criminal lawyers coming this side. That's why they want petitions to be pending.
My lord, pursuant to your lordship direction, my lord, the
Yes.
leave is granted to file the writ petition, my lord, but there is no specific date has been mentioned, my lord. Demolition will start tomorrow, my lord, if any, if matter appears.
When is the notice for the demolition given, sir?
My lord, in the next week, my lord. In the previous week, my lord, demolition notice was given. Pursuant to your lordship direction, my lord, leave has been granted, but no specific date has been mentioned that matter will appear on that day. My lord, tomorrow.
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 Rest of the matters after lunch.
counseling circumstances, I'm mentioning one original side matter, Lordship. In group 9, Lordship, this is a matter, Lordship, in which a auction sale has been conducted and concluded in a complete clandestine manner, Your Lordship, by bank. I am a bidder, Lordship. 2 rounds it was publicized in Financial Express with wide circulations. It was called off, and third time, Lordship, in order to favor one sole bidder, there was no other bidder, Lordship, one sole bidder, and it was sale was concluded in that sole bidder's favor, Your Lordship. We have come to know on 2nd week of April, Lordship. At the earliest, I have come with affirm before Your Lordship. I am led by Mr. Ratnakar Banerjee, Your Lordship. Your Lordship kindly takes it up tomorrow at any time, Your Lordship. The sale certificate has already been issued. The third party rights might get created any time, Your Lordship.
When was the certificate issued, madam?
Lordship, we have written to bank. Bank has not been telling us anything. Only that sale has been concluded. From our market sources, we think the sale certificate has been issued either last week of March or first week of April, Your Lordship.
Nothing has happened till now.
Lordship, Lordship kindly considers it, Lordship. Lordship looks at the fact, Lordship. The sale is completely divorced the SARFAESI Rule 9C, Your Lordship, which specifically
Mention it tomorrow morning. We'll see that.
Tomorrow morning, Your Lordship.
Mention it whenever the mentioning is there. When is it? Monday and Wednesday. Mention it on Wednesday.
There was extreme urgency, hence I took the liberty.
March, they have done nothing.
Lordship, we came to know only in 2nd week of April, Lordship. We have come at the earliest, Your Lordship.
We'll see that. You mentioned on Wednesday. We'll have it on Thursday.
Wednesday, Your Lordship. Deep love.
This comes from the other board. Mention it on Wednesday.
Wednesday. Deep love, Lordship.
Lordship, may I mention a matter, Lordship, which is our most urgent matter, Lordship? The matter is
why the mention
Lordship, the thing is this, Lordship, the matter is of court number 14.
That's all right.
And,
you mention it on Wednesday.
Lordship, I came to know, Lordship, that
the determination is at me, but mentioning not at this hour. Mentioning in the morning.
Tender process will go on, Lordship, on 24th.
That's okay, sir. Today is 21st.
Tomorrow is the last date of submission.
Submission of what?
E-form, e-auction form.
You have participated, you are participating.
They are not allowing me to participate.
What ground?
On the ground, the Lordship, they raised bill of 1 crore or something. We wrote them to give the breakup so that I can give the money. They are not giving the details, Lordship. That's why.
I can't help you with that.
Lordship.
Can't help you, sir. You come on Wednesday. We'll see
Wednesday.
that.
I'm good.
Disputed question. Call out the listed matter.
Supplementary list, item number 1.
I appear for the petition.
I beg to appear on behalf of the state.
Service. Yes.
Lord, if Lordship, Lord, stateway comes to Lord, page 24. Lord, eligibility criteria for participation in the tender.
Yes. I need to save my lord's valuable time, my lord. May I cut short the matter, my lord? My lord, he is challenging rejection of his technical bid. That is, my lord, at page 66.
Yes.
Now, my lord, pursuant after this rejection, my lord, the petitioner has written to the authorities, my lord, indicating that he fulfills the terms otherwise.
Yes.
My lord, be it as it may, my lord, the authorities have decided to re-evaluate the tender from the technical bid stage.
This is the communication, Lord. I have received only one thing, Lord. This is the communication I have received. Only just after filing of the writ petition, Lord, this communication I have received. Lord, what they are saying, Lord, it is informed that due to administrative reasons, the above tender has been revoked to technical bid opening.
Right. That will
absolutely, my Mr. Raji is absolutely correct,
Yes,
Lord. This is the communication. Only one thing, Lord.
I did not like the language of my department, my lord.
Yes.
To be simple, my lord, before the court, my lord, we'll re-evaluate the tender from the technical bid stage, my lord.
Only one submission, my lord.
Yes.
I made a representation, my lord. Let my representation be considered. My lord, what they will do, what they are doing. My lord, what they are doing, my lord.
No, sir.
Everything is afresh, my lord.
Everything is afresh. So in view of this communication,
Yes,
my lord, nothing survives. Learned counsel for the petitioner seeks to withdraw the present writ petition. The present writ petition is dismissed as withdrawn.
We remain grateful, my lord.
And let the every service be kept.
Affidavit of service is kept on. I'm not recording anything. No point.
This is not effect of leave granted by your lords. Deeply obliged.
But he has done work for 80 lakhs. He has done work for 82 lakhs. Maybe the tender amount itself shows 44. But if you actually look at it,
Mistake should not be continued for perpetuity, my lord. If there is any mistake, it should be rectified at the earliest, my lord. That is what, my lord, we have learned from my lords. Grateful, my lord.
Pending list, item number 18.
I am appearing on the petition, lordship.
For the private respondents,
Matter, lordship.
number 7 and 8.
Your
Your
lordship,
lordship can take up, my lord, 18 and 20 both together because same allegation in respect of my premises by two my lord, separate petitioner, but by the same advocate.
In terms of the
both the writ petitions are here. Na? Both the petitions are here. Yes.
20.
Yes. Yes, sir.
two separate petitioners, lordship, they filed separate representations and filed separate.
Why two separate writ petitions?
And filed two separate representations also. Before the.
Who are you? Who are you?
I am for the petition. I am for the petitioners.
Where does the petitioner stay?
Not anywhere, my lord, in the locality.
Not in the locality.
Then how do you get to know?
So it's already a settled law.
File an affidavit. Forget the settled
Our
law.
division bench has already hold, lordship.
Sir, file an affidavit indicating your where do you stay? How did you get to know of this unauthorized construction? What is your interest in this unauthorized construction?
This has not.
Is there a police complaint filed against him? You are a private respondent.
I am the private respondent. Lord, the both
case and counter case between the two. That is the fact.
Lord, the case
And I am the
I will tell your lordship, Lord, I will tell your lordship, Lord, on the instance of a promoter, he has built up one of the houses in the locality where the entirety of the construction was unauthorized. This honorable court directed that to be pulled down. Once it has been pulled down again, Lord, re-erected the structure. Lord, the division bench of this honorable court again directed that to be, Lord, demolished. They have given an undertaking that they will, Lord, vacate the premises.
Who's the other petitioner?
By May.
You are in item number?
Item number 18 and item number 20.
Same advocate.
Same lawyer. Same cause of action. Same property.
Cause of action is not the same because separate representations were filed. Separate representations are filed and they are filed separately.
No, I didn't get you.
A single person has not filed two writ petitions. Two separate persons has filed two writ petitions. They have filed writ petition.
You are the same lawyer for both the parties.
Yes. One approached me first and thereafter another approached me.
And can you do it in law?
And they are filed separate representations also.
Separate representation, same cause of action. Can you do it in law, sir?
Yes.
You can.
If a single person filed two writ petition, then it will be.
I'll refer you to Bar Council.
If a person approach me.
I'll refer you to Bar Council.
If a person approach me, lordship.
If a person approaches you, you can definitely. You are well aware of the fact that you are filing the same petition for the same cause of action by two different persons. Can you do that?
That are hard analogously, it is often filed. It's often filed also.
Sir, I'll refer you to Bar Council, I'm telling you.
It is very file is open.
I'll refer you to Bar Council. I'll make observations. I'll refer it to Bar Council.
Then
this is absolutely How can you even make that statement?